Sweet. We might have a round of the sweet game later. I just don't know. Hello, you. It's the 3 hour, 4 till 7, etc., etc., etc. Big thanks to Anna Rayburn. She leaves the building listening to Radio 4, as she does. That's fine. There's no reason she should listen to this show. Just listen. Just because we work on the same station doesn't mean that she should listen to the shows. There's no need for that. And I admire her honesty. Although there was no need to use rude language in the email that told me about that. But never mind. Hello, you. Where do you live in London? We're trying to find today the poshest and the roughest parts of London, and we're going to get rid of them. We're going to take them out of the equation. If you live in these places, I would suggest you've got some sort of problem. There's no reason for you to live there. Let's start. OK. The roughest part of London that we can find so far. And if you can defend this, if you can find somewhere even rougher than this, then give us a call, 0870 9090973. The roughest part of London, in my eyes, is... Oh, hang on, we can do this, can't we? Holloway Road! It's a dive! It's a violent, aggressive, nasty dive. And when I say the Holloway Road, I mean that entire street, and if you live a quarter of a mile either side of it. Agent Chris lives near the Holloway Road. I won't say exactly where, for fear of mental stalkers going around there to try and touch his leg. But he lives on Holloway Road. A man was... We're genuinely not making light of this. This is just to illustrate how rough this place is. A man was stabbed in the Holloway Road because he asked for a large pizza... He was given a medium, so someone stabbed him. The fellow that gave the man a medium pizza was stabbed. That's rough! Yes! There's a big difference between the 7-inch and the 12-inch. We all know that. We've all experienced the disappointment of it. Thinking you're going to get 12 inches, you get 7. It's not good. I want more. Got to stab for it. Roughest place in London is the Holloway Road. I've been up there many, many times. I've done various bits and pieces and jobs up there. And there's rehearsal studios and things like that up there. Never felt safe on the Holloway Road. There's a pub, which I'm not saying in any way is a rough pub, but it's quite scary. It's an old cinema, an old converted cinema. It's the hugest... is it the Nag's Head? I can't remember. Is it the Nag's Head? And it's, I've been there, and I'm sure they're an excellent pub. I've been there many, many times. They do a good Sunday roast, actually. But because it's a converted cinema, it's huge. It is huge. And you go in there, and it's like, flipping heck. Terrifying. 0870 9090 973. What is the roughest part of London? Is there anywhere rougher than Holloway Road? That's my starting block. Let's find a top 3 of the roughest places in London. Holloway Road has definitely got to be in there. Do you know anywhere that's rougher than that? That's more intimidating? But we were talking about this earlier on Elephant Castle. I don't think Elephant Castle is that rough. It's just got a horrible pink shopping centre. Is it still pink? I haven't been there for years. Holloway Road is definitely rough. It's a nasty place. You wouldn't want to live there. If you do live in the Holloway Road, may I suggest you get out as soon as possible, because it's just going to get worse. You know, some places are up and coming. It's up and coming. In a couple of years, this will be the new Camden. Holloway Road, oh no, it's going down. It's going down to Chinatown. And by that, I'm not implying in a racist way that Chinese are moving in. That's not what I'm saying. Not that wouldn't be bad, it would only benefit the community. What I'm saying is, it's rough. 0870 9090 973. Joe and Dan on the embankment.
It's rough. 0870 9090.
Sighing there. It's you, Joe and Dan.
Joe and Dan on the embankment.
That's you. Hello.
Hello?
You're on the radio, you fool.
Oh, sorry.
I get you sighing away. Who is this?
This is Joe.
Where's Dan?
Well, Dan's driving, so he can't get on the blower.
OK, he can't get on the blower, which is good. So, Joe, you're giggling away like a 12-year-old. What have you got for me?
Sorry. Oh, nothing. We've just been driving in the van doing deliveries all day. We've passed through Silvertown and Edmonton. They're bloody scary, I'm telling you.
Where the hell is Silvertown?
Silvertown is near Canning Town. By the city airport.
You're speaking a foreign language to me. I don't know. Describe the fact it's called Silvertown in an attempt to try and make it a bit glitzy would imply that it's struggling. Edmonton's all right. Edmonton's all right.
No, Edmonton's really horrible. It's a really horrible place. The people are not friendly at all. It's the unfriendliest place in London.
Oh, really? Well, well, that's a whole...
corner in Wood Green. Whenever I go there, it's really, really horrible.
Wood Green's not brilliant, is it?
Nah.
What's that big cinema complex? Hollywood Green. Have you
Hollywood
seen that? Flipping it.
Every night, I'm telling you, when there's a night out or something, there's always police out there, but people chucking bottles, everything.
So tell me, Joe, and indeed Dan, who I can hear shouting away like a lunatic, why is Silvertown so... What's so rough about it?
Well, it's all boarded up.
Yes.
We went in a pub, everyone's staring at us, we couldn't even get served, we had to come back out. It was Cundy's pub. So if anyone's going to Silvertown, don't pass by Cundy's pub.
Yes. OK, Joe, I think we got the point there. I don't think he said what I think he said. But for a second, my mind was adrift with images of being fired again for the third time for swearing on the radio. But we are looking for... I want someone to phone in and back up and say that, yes, Silvertown is rough. I've never heard of this mysterious, mythical place. Silvertown? What the hell is that like? We are looking... We'll look for the poshest place a little bit later on. At the moment, we are looking for the roughest part of London. And are you brave enough to put your hand up and say, yes, I live in the roughest part of London. I'm proud of it. It's not that rough. Or do you need help in getting out? 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Sarah's in the Peckham.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Ah, dear. She's gone. She's gone. What the hell is happening here? This is the Preves audience, is it? Flipping it. I thought the re-education was almost over. It is not. It's only just begun. 08709090973. I have no idea what happened there. But if... and why has everyone got their radios on? Oh, dear. We're looking for the roughest part of London. We're not looking for the thickest people in London just yet. That's next Tuesday we're doing that. Oh, there's a show. Will you phone up and confess to being the thickest person listening to this show? Where is the roughest part of London? So far we've got Holloway Road and Silvertown. I don't know where this Silvertown is. Peter, in the Holloway, do you know where Silvertown is?
Silvertown.
Silvertown
Silvertown is in Canning Town.
OK, and is it rough?
No, I'm talking about Holloway Road. I'm bringing up about Holloway Road.
Yes, I know, but I'm asking you, is Silvertown rough, my friend?
Nah, it's not that bad, no.
OK, so you're phoning up to talk about the... What road?
Holloway Road. I live in Holloway.
The roughest part in London?
Nah, it's not that bad.
Yes, it is. It's a nightmare.
Ah, it's lovely, place.
Well, tell me what's so lovely about the Holloway Road, Peter.
Good Irish community there.
No, there's not. There's no community in the Holloway Road. There's no community there. It's a terrifying, lawless place where anarchy rules, violence is the king, and the bottle is the weapon of knights.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Yes, it is!
That pub you're talking about is the Coronet.
Oh, it's the Coronet, is it?
The Coronet, yeah. It used to be a cinema.
That's what I said, yes. Yes.
The Witherspoon's pub, and it's cheap beer, so you get every dosser in North London comes in.
Yes. Peter, I've got to say, you're not the best advert for the Holloway Road. Don't cry.
I'm not crying, though.
It sounds like you're crying.
I'm laughing.
Oh, you're laughing, OK. Peter, tell me two good things about the Holloway Road.
Holloway Road, the pubs.
OK.
And, the cigarette seller.
Right, so the pubs and the... I'm assuming you mean the illegal cigarette seller that sells cheap baccy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are... Just get it straight, Peter. Your argument, saying that Holloway Road is not a rough place, are the pubs and the illegal cigarette sellers. And that's, to you, is not a rough place. Where did you grow up? In Baghdad, Peter? What are you talking about, you lunatic? You're making it sound like a lawless dive! You're just... I know what you're doing, Peter. You want to get out of there, and you haven't got the intelligence to do it, have you?
It's not that bad, no.
No, Pete, we're going around in circles. Yeah, the reason it's not rough is the pubs and the illegal cigarette sellers that inhabit the streets. I've been approached by these illegal cigarette sellers. And they are very cheap cigarettes, but it's illegal. This may be harder work than I thought it was going to be. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Oh, look, at last, Fiona in the Red Hill has emailed him. Dead right about the Holloway Road, Ian. I used to live there, and that pub that used to be a cinema is the Coronet. It's like God's waiting room in there. Yeah, it's a lot of old men. And it's, I've been in that, they do a cracking Sunday roast. I want to say that. But it is a lot of old men, a lot of old men drinking bitters and stuff. Can you defend where you live? Can we have someone who's slightly more articulate and a little bit more with it, and what the hell, not as thick as Peter, that can defend the Holloway Road? I don't think you can. If you can, 0870 9090 973. Can someone phone up and let me know what the hell Silvertown is like? Isn't that a film with John Cleese? And let me know where you think the roughest parts of London are. We want to draw up a hotspot list. 3 hotspots that we should just avoid and wipe out completely. 0870 9090 973. You can email as well, Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. But it's time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Simon Bennett.
Thanks very much, Iain. Back to the North Circular Road at Charlie.
Someone with some information on Silvertown is Hannah in the Canning Town. Hello, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. I can't... Hannah.
What?
Here I am.
What?
Hi, Iain.
Well, what did you say?
I said, hi, Hannah. I said hello to myself.
Why?
I don't know, because,
Sweet Lord, this is a lunatic woman.
I'm testing.
You've got what?
I'm testing.
Testing what?
Testing if I'm on the air.
Well, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm nervous. Anyway.
Oh, my God, we've got... One second. Chris, we've got a lunatic on the phone. Stand by. We might need help on this.
Tango, you're the one as well, on the other side.
Oh, yeah, you got it, baby. You got it, baby. Come on. Is it Hannah or Emma?
Hannah, Hana.
Hannah?
Yep.
But you're saying Henna?
Hannah. I call myself Hannah.
Why?
Don't get me talk crazily, because I can...
I'm not getting you talking crazily, Hannah. You're doing it.
I have to record myself.
Yeah, you're recording yourself.
Anyway, you want to know about...
Yes?
What's that noise?
What noise?
I can hear some children singing.
There's no children singing, no.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, thanks for calling.
Yep, do you want me to tell you about Silvertown?
Oh, you've got a point. Sorry, my mind kind of melted a little bit. Yes, Silvertown.
Yes. And I live in Beckton.
Yep.
So it's only 5 minutes away from Silvertown.
Yes.
I drove to see my friends a few times. There it's quite quiet.
Right.
But my friend said there's a lot of bunch of kiddies always cause trouble.
Bunch of kiddies always causing trouble?
Yeah, but it's just everywhere anyway in London, isn't it?
Yes.
But I myself didn't see any rough children or any bad things happening.
Did you see any... were there any feral children there?
I mean, I think, personally, I think Canning Town is quite bad area, quite rough.
You think Canning Town is proper rough?
Canning Town is very near Silvertown as well.
Right.
Custom House, do you know Custom House?
No, I don't know. You
know a city airport?
I've heard of it. I've never been there.
Oh, you must come here then.
Why? Why would I want to go to a rough place? I want to stay away from it.
Rough. I mean, this area is quite a mix of rough and decent areas. Well, it's near the city airport, which is very pleasant to go.
Yes.
City airport, along the waterfront, there is a lot of water sports going on there.
Just one, Hannah, just leave a second for everyone at home to make their own jokes.
Jokes?
And continue. That's okay. I can't say any more. Carry on. It's a rough place. So it's a rough place, but there's places to relax.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny enough is that,
Yes.
there's a hotel, the Excel.
Yeah.
Some hotel. I mean, the hotel.
Good hotels.
There's a lot of hotels.
Good hotels.
The area's been developing.
So should I scrub? Should I?
On the way to-
Hey, whoa. Hello. Should I scrub Silvertown off of my list?
I think yes.
Okay. It's Hannah. You sound like an expert. It's off the list. But we're sticking with Holloway Road, are we?
Holloway Road. I've been there as well, but
Rubbish, isn't it? Horrible, nasty place full of horrible people selling
because
illegals.
I don't live there. You have to speak to someone who lives there.
Okay, we'll do that. 0870 9090 973. Hannah has told us we've got to speak to someone who lives there. Can we? Is that you? Do you live in the Holloway Road? Can you defend what has got to be the dirt? It's so dirty. Oh, and it's filthy. The people there are rude. They're aggressive. Any street that has got one of those, those shops where you take stuff in and they give you money, like the pawn shops. I won't mention any names, but you know the ones where you take in a hooky DVD or and you get the money back. Any street that's got one of those is not a good place to be in. Guy is in the Winchmore Hill.
Hey Ian, how you doing?
I'm confused and a little bit upset, but apart from that, I'm fine. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I've got 2 places for you.
Love it.
Right, the first place is the roughest part of London.
Yes.
I'll have to say Hounslow.
Is Hounslow technically in London? I don't know where Hounslow is.
Our class is London. It's inside the M25.
Okay, we'll have that then. Tell me why it's so rough.
It's just a scum hole.
A scum hole.
I come here for work, and that's it.
Yeah, and then you go home for pleasure.
Going for pleasure.
Yeah,
and the poshest part of London,
Yes.
Winchmore Hill.
Oh, what? I used to live in Winchmore Hill. I would put it in the roughest.
But you lived on the other side. You got to live in the nice side. You got all Broadwalk and all the nice bits around there.
There's not a nice bit in Winchmore Hill.
Yes, there is.
There's nothing. There's a canal.
Oh, you're on that side. No, you got the bit up Broadwalk by the park, Millionaires Row.
The Millionaires Row is in Highgate.
No. Oh, you're talking about Bishop's Avenue.
Well, yeah, Millionaires Row.
Yeah, but you got the other one in Winchmore Hill. That's still cool.
There's not another one. There's only one Millionaires Row, guy.
Oh, this is the 2 Millionaires Row then.
The cheap Millionaires Row, but millionaires in terms of pence, as opposed in terms of Arabian pounds.
Millionaires Row.
Yeah, I'm not going to put Winchmore Hill in the poshest, I'm afraid, guy, because I've lived there and it's not the poshest at all. We'll talk about the poshest after 3:30. For the moment, we're concentrating on the roughest part of London. We've got Hounslow. I don't know Hounslow. I mean, obviously, there's got to be Hounslow. I would say, yeah, borderline London. We'll have that. At the end of the day, when we've got the 3 roughest places and the 3 poshest places, we're going to get rid of them. We're going to eradicate them from London. So if you live in Hounslow or the Holloway Road, give us a call. Try and defend it to us. I don't think you can. 0870 9090 973. And we've still got this mystery of what the hell is Silvertown. I've never heard of this mysterious place. It doesn't sound very nice. Henna said that we should take it off the list. I'm inclined to put it back on, simply because I fear she may have been a lunatic. And it's always... One thing my grandfather taught me was never trust the words of a lunatic, because they're talking nonsense. Barry's in the Holloway.
Hello, Ian. Now, look, what is all this rubbish about Holloway Road? I live in Holloway Road, and I love it. And one of my pleasures is walking the length of Holloway Road from the archway right down to Highbury Corner.
And the pleasure is making sure you're still alive at the end of it?
No, just drinking in the atmosphere.
The atmosphere...
Now, look, until 7 years ago, I spent all my life in suburbia, right?
Yeah.
Edgware, I was brought up in Edgware.
Oh, nice.
Dead.
Yes.
Hornchurch, dead.
Yes.
Now I'm in Holloway Road.
Oh,
it's
God.
fantastic. It is so lively.
But it's lively with the sounds of violence and people being stabbed, Barry, and people selling hooky cigarettes and dodgy DVDs.
Yeah, it makes life more interesting.
No, we can't condone crime, for God's sakes.
Look, and Holloway happens to be it was always my ambition to live in the borough of Islington, where I'm now living.
There are some oh, yeah, that's not a good excuse. There are some lovely places in Islington, some poncy, stuck-up places, but Holloway Road is right at the bottom of the Islington list.
Well, can you tell me, I know you said about violence, but give me a specific reason why Holloway Road is so rough.
Because a bloke got stabbed because he wanted a large pizza and someone gave him a medium pizza, so he stabbed the fella.
I know, that's about 5 minutes away from me.
But there you go. Well, what example? That's a pretty darn good example, Barry.
I mean, I could give you ammunition in that when I had my leaving do from where I used to work a few years ago, it was actually at the Coronet, which I do like. Mm-hmm. But while I was in there, somebody started throwing some bottles around. But that was just a one-off, I think.
And I've got to say, the Coronet is, as I say, it's a cracking pub. I've been in there. Excellent Sunday roast.
Last night, let me say, lime juice and soda, or lime and soda, 60p a pint. I mean, you can't beat that, can you?
And your argument that you can get lime juice and soda for 60 pence doesn't encourage me that the whole... OK, I will grant you, when you get to the Highbury Islington end, that little bit outside the garage, that corner by the Cock, it's a name of a pub, I'm allowed to say it, that's quite nice around there.
And also, the other good thing, I'll tell you what's brought it up in the world a lot, the university, since the Polytechnic of North London became the University
it's all
of London
students out there smoking rollies, smoking a little bit of wacky-backy, all dressed up like tarts. It's an awful place.
It's like living on the campus.
It's a wonky building, Barry. How could you... Oh,
no, just a minute. What students are you talking about?
It's for students. It's a wonky building.
What, that new building? It's fantastic design.
Well, the wonk is on a wonk.
Well, so what?
Well, you can't have a building... How is that sensible? How is that going to encourage... How is that going to encourage good citizenship, having young people off their mash on all kinds of things in a wonky building, Barry?
That's a good question, and the answer is... architecture.
If
you appreciate architecture, you'll appreciate that new building.
I appreciate the architecture of St Paul's Cathedral. I appreciate the architecture of Westminster. I appreciate the architecture of Big Ben. But that wonky building, Barry, is not architecture.
Apart from wonkiness, what about the shopping centre, the Nag's Head shopping centre?
Barry, you've been hoisted by your own petard there. You're fighting the argument for me and doing yourself no favours whatsoever. The Holloway Road is on the list. It's being underlined now. No, it's still on there. So far, OK. We are looking for the roughest part of London. And I've got to say, the people that have called up from Holloway Road... If I say this, I'll get in trouble. But I'll say it. Have been thick. They have been thick. The people who have called up from Holloway Road to defend it have been idiots. Their argument has been weak. It has been poor. It has been paper thin, and I've been pushing my finger through your arguments. Can you do better? So far, the roughest parts of London are... We were just going to do a top 3, but maybe we'll do a top 5. Crikey, where have all these emails come from? Silvertown, Hounslow, the Holloway Road. They are the roughest. After the news at 3:30, we'll carry on looking for the roughest. I also want to find the poshest. This is not, this is an equal attack. The poshest parts of London are just as bad, are just as intimidating, are just as nasty as the roughest parts. What's the poshest part of London? Hampstead. Hampstead is an awful, awful, awful place. It's so posh, I don't go there. I don't even drive through there now. I do a shortcut or a long cut that goes round it. I won't drive through it because it's so posh, it's so intimidating, it's so full of obnoxious, stuck-up, pretentious idiots. I refuse. Have you been shopping in Hampstead? Awful, awful, awful place. Can you call in? Let me know the poshest part of London. 0870 90 90 973.
Nick Ferrari at breakfast.
You smacked your...
Lee Afternoon Wireless Show. 3 till 6:30, Monday to Friday.
A lot of people sending in emails dissing the Silvertown. I think it's definitely on the list. If you can defend it, then give us a call. Ian... Oh, no, we're saying that. Alan has emailed in. Sorry. Silvertown is fine. I store my wine there and the people are very nice. What does that mean? I store my wine there? Ian, the Holloway Road looks like Oxford Street in comparison to Dalston. Man, it's rough, rough, rough. And after dark, it gets worse. Simon in the Leatherhead. We're looking for the roughest and also the poshest parts of London. Holloway Road...
A full investigation is being carried out by the Independent Police Complaints Commission. Ruth Kelly's told MPs she'll try to secure a closer alignment between the Sex Offenders Register and other lists which bar adults from working with children in schools. The Conservatives say the Education Secretary's plan won't be enough to satisfy parents who had lost confidence in her. 2 Thai fishermen have pleaded guilty to the rape and murder of a British backpacker in Thailand. A full hearing will take place tomorrow where prosecution and defence submissions will be heard into the death of Kath Horton. And Simon Hughes has officially announced he's standing to be...
And just to let you know that Silvertown is as rough as you like. It's basically over the other side of the river from Woolwich, which in itself is the armpit of the universe. Yeah, Woolwich isn't good, is it? Woolwich is not nice. Scraggy Woolwich kids swigging Alco Pops go on the Woolwich ferry to Silvertown so they can feel socially superior. Says Nancy in the Kent. No one has managed to defend the Silvertown, and I don't think anybody will. If you think you can, give us a call. We're looking for the roughest and the poshest parts of London. Neither are being excluded here. Both are as terrifying and as intimidating as each other. Holloway Road, hellish place, awful. And Hampstead, equally as awful for different reasons. Just full of idiots. Full of tiny women I don't want to sound like James O'Brien, but full of tiny women driving those big Land Rover type things. Awful place. Ian, everywhere in London has gone downhill. London is an LBC dump. No one care about stuff anymore. London has much more crime and murders going on because of the youngsters. The Prime Minister don't care either. Okay, so we kind of got this. Ian, I second Silvertown. It's the land that time forgot. Everything is grey, like we have just come out of the war. There is nothing to show that it's in the year 2006. No double glazing, no rubbish bins. There is a grey cloud over it. I haven't even seen people there. There we go. Ian, everybody's dissing it. Ian, Silvertown is a wasteland. The only reason to go anywhere near the place is to catch the Woolwich ferry. From Paddy. Oh, here we go. Rose is in the Silvertown.
Hello.
Hello, Rose.
Hello.
You don't sound rough.
Well, I don't think I am. I'm the first-time caller, in fact.
Oh, God bless you for that.
But,
we love you.
I feel the people that are running Silvertown down...
Yes.
They're obviously people that have just come here for a little while and gone away again. I've lived here for 28 years.
Oh, and you can't get out, can you? Can we help?
I have no desire to
yes.
at the moment.
Okay.
But I would like to say a few things.
Yes.
First of all, yes, the area does look very run down.
Yes.
It became run down when the docks first closed.
Right.
You know, we have the Royal Docks here.
Yes.
When they closed, all the factories closed down. We now
You're boring me now.
Tiles.
Yes.
But when they say it's a rough place,
Yes.
I can assure you, I'm 70 years old.
You're
I
boring
could
me
walk
now.
around the streets of Silvertown
Yes.
at 3 a.m. in the morning,
Yes.
and nobody would hurt me. It's a
You're
real
boring me
community
now.
round here.
Yes.
There are people that have lived here for many, many
You're boring me
generations.
now. You're boring me now. You're boring me
Sorry,
now.
Rose, we've
You're
set off
boring me now.
the Bob
You're
Boring alarm
me.
there. I've got to stop you. Listen, Rose, listen to this. This is from Jane, who used to be a housing officer in the Silvertown.
Yeah.
Ian, I used to be a housing officer in the Silvertown, but I'm all right now. It's a complete LBC hole. We use the word LBC instead of swears. It's the home of Tate and Lyle and lots of boarded-up houses and boarded-up locals. Don't go there. It smells. It really does smell.
I don't think so.
Take
I'm
a
not saying it
take a
isn't
deep
the most
breath.
attractive place in the world.
Take a deep breath. Go on, have a good sniff.
I'm doing it. It isn't very attractive to look at. I make you absolutely right there.
Well, Rose, you again hoisted by your own petard. I do like that phrase. I'm going to use that at least 3 more times in the show. Is it buttard or puttard? It's buttard, isn't it? As a B. B for Is it buttard? I think it's buttard. It's to do with ships or something. I'm not even going to bother putting out that's too BBC Kent. What does hoisted by your own petard mean? Mark is in the Holloway. Hello, Mark.
Hello, how are you, Ian?
Is it puttard or buttard?
I haven't a clue. I don't even know what you're talking about.
When you're hoisted by your own petard, it means you're fighting the argument for me. Basically, your argument has stitched you up. Anyway.
No, but being hoisted by your petard sounds very painful.
Well, now you've said
anyway,
petard.
Holloway Road.
Yes, sir.
You're very wrong about Holloway Road.
Who is?
Well, you do. Holloway Road has got pretensions way above its station. For a start, you've got a Waitrose on Holloway Road. And then you've got a conservation area on Holloway Road.
Whoa. Waitrose, whatever. Bothered. A conservation area?
Yeah.
What are they conserving? Marijuana?
No, part of Holloway Road and the streets off it are governed by a conservation...
Conservation in what
One
fashion?
second, I'm not phoning up to defend it. It's a cesspit.
Oh, okay.
But the worst place
I'm
is certainly
confused.
not Holloway Road. I
Yes.
think the worst place has got to be Seven Sisters.
Oh, yeah, it's going to go on the list. Seven Sisters is pretty manky.
Seven Sisters should knock Holloway Road off.
No, it's keeping Holloway Road on. Holloway Road is going to stay on there, but Seven Sisters
No,
is...
Holloway Road is too pretentious.
Yeah.
I think the poshest place
Yes.
is Jermyn Street and St James's round there.
Oh, yeah, Jermyn Street's quite posh. But not as posh as Hampstead. Hampstead, I think, is more posh and more pretentious and more up its own backside and just idiot. So if you go there looking a little bit scruffy, they'll throw you money. They think you're a homeless.
No, but the idea is to go dressed scruffy but come out of a Bentley or a big 4x4.
Yeah, very, very rarely have I managed to do that. Smart. We're going to move on. 08709. Partly because I didn't know what you were talking about. 08709090973. Okay, the list of the roughest places in London so far: Hounslow, Holloway Road, Seven Sisters, Silvertown, and the poshest place is just Hampstead. I'm not putting Jermyn Street down. Just Hampstead at the moment. Where is the poshest place in London? Do you need help getting out of there? Can we help you? 08709090973. Carrie is in the Shoreditch.
Oh, hello, Ian. How you doing?
Hello, Carrie. I'm fine.
Right. Well, I went.
That was a nice noise.
Sorry?
You made a nice noise there.
Did I?
Yeah, you sort of went...
Yeah, I get that from my mum. Right, so we're talking a bit about Silvertown, are we?
Yes.
Right, well, my girlfriend goes to Silvertown every single day, and she constantly complains about it because all the people from Canary Wharf go through there, so it's hell to get there.
Yes.
And then when she gets there, there's no place to eat. There's only a corner shop and a Chinese to eat.
Oh, God.
And all the young youths that are there, they're racist, they're very antisocial, including adults as well.
Oh,
She's
dear.
had, like, racist remarks from...
And this after Tony Blair has been speaking about respect and spitting. Sweet Lord, what is going on?
She's Spanish.
Oh,
So
she's
how
a
can you be racist to a Spaniard?
What?
How can you be racist to a Spanish person?
Well, quite easily, I think, aren't you?
Oh, I don't think so. I think
Sí, señor, you just do that, don't you?
No.
You can be racist to Spain. You can be racist to any race, can't you?
No, I don't believe in racism at all.
Right, I'm not condoning racism. Sorry, you're asking how someone could be a racist. Sorry, I thought you were saying... What is an example of racism towards Spaniards? In that case, yes. Of course, racism is a very bad thing. Let's knock that on the head. Let's make it illegal.
Well, it should be.
It should be, it is.
Well, but it's backwards anyway.
Yes.
People that are backwards. But another thing that I like too, because I don't really think Silvertown is so bad because I've never been there, but I think the whole of Hackney is the worst.
Oh.
No matter where you go, from Dawson to Hackney Wick to Victoria Park to Stamford Hill, Stoke Newington, all of it is just a complete dump.
Now, I'm going to disagree here, because I think Stokey is I quite like Stoke Newington. They do the best...
So many people tell me that, but it's an absolute dump hole.
No, it's not I think Stokey's quite nice. They do the best chips there, chips in pitta.
Right. Oh, because of the best kebab. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the best kebab and the Stoke Newington police station, but there's drug dealers all round this police station.
Yes.
It's very antisocial. People are very rude. A lot of Vicky Pollards. And I'll tell you one thing is when I was in Dawson, because I was going to Spain like for Christmas, I thought I'd do a video like showing how cultural London is. So I went to Dawson to do a video record the food and everything. And I had two people...
Carrie, I'm sorry, I have to stop you. Sorry, I think I can hear... Hang on. The Marcus Churchill alarm has gone off, Carrie, I'm afraid. Sorry. Can we reset the clock there? There we go, we've stopped that, thank you. Wow! Those kids who are missing David Prever, he's back and he's living inside me! Fraser's in the Fulham.
Hello.
Hello, Fraser.
How you doing?
All right.
Now, apologies if I sound a little odd. I've just come out the dentist and my mouth's numb.
No, wait, man. What have they done to you?
I had an infected root canal and they've taken it all out and loads of gunk poured out and...
Oh, the gunk poured out of your gum?
Yes.
How much gunk?
A good couple of pounds worth.
Oh, man. Flip... Oh... But did you? You've called in a speech radio station. This is amazing.
I have, yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, Fraser, what have you got for me?
Right, for want of a better word, poshest place.
Yes. Well, it's the right word.
Wimbledon Village.
Wimbledon Village. Now, I don't... no, I don't think I've been to Wimbledon Village. Tell me why it's so posh.
Oh, I wouldn't know where to start, really. Well, it's, like most posh places, utterly pretentious in every way. Most of the people there either ride horses or look like a horse.
Right. They ride horses?
Yeah.
That's not legal in town. You're allowed to ride a horse in town, are you?
You're allowed to ride a horse, of course, but there's horses everywhere, and you have to drive slowly because it annoys the horses.
Oh, stuff the horses. What are they going to do, bolt and run like mental horses? Oh, they will, won't they? That is what they do.
Oh, they will, definitely.
Yes.
And everyone there is called either Jasper or Lucinda. And, you know, it's £5 a pint.
What? Can I just make a statement? Can I say... Fraser, would you agree with me? Only an idiot would ride a horse in town. You'd have to be a mental to think that riding a horse in town is sensible, fruitful, or worth doing. There are things called buses. There are things called cars.
If you're outside the den on a match day and you're a policeman, then yeah.
Yeah, I think idiots on horses. Okay, so it sounds like it's a bit of a nightmare, but
it's horrible.
Why do you go there, Fraser? Is it for work or just to laugh?
Well, no, I actually only live down the road from there, so I try to keep it just going through on a car or on a bus.
Yeah.
But I've been there a few times, and it really is quite dreadful. Awful place.
Fraser, listen, thank you very much for that. It's petard. One of my correspondents has let me know. Oh, we do need 2 correspondents, by the way, for the 5:38 correspondent update. Oh, I've not printed off any correspondent updates. I could do with 3 on the emails as well. Gang, if you can send those in, iain@lbc.co.uk. Petard. There we go. It's a weapon. We're looking for the poshest, the roughest parts of London. So far, the roughest parts are Silvertown. That's official. You can't defend it. No one can defend the dive, the misery that is Silvertown. Hounslow, Holloway Road and Seven Sisters. The poshest places are Wimbledon Village and Hampstead. If you live in those places, it's official. You're a fool. Maybe we can help you. 08709090973. And someone's saying petard, but it's not petard. I think he was an actor, wasn't he? Anyway, let's get the latest LBC 97.3 news. No, not the news, that's the old score. We're talking about the travel, Simon.
Thanks, Ian. M25 update for your clock.
Ian, I live in Upper Clacton. It's officially called Murder Mile. We have had at least 12 murders in the last few years. One last week outside the pavilion. On the good side, it's got some lovely parks and towpaths and a flourishing lesbian scene. Well, that's good. So that's the thumbs up. They're saying that's a good thing. That's the thumbs up there. Let's all head down there, Graham, in the Hackney. Stratford and Streatham are pretty grubby places. Yeah, it's not grubby. Well, Stratford is pretty grubby. I wouldn't say it's the roughest, though. We're not just looking for dives. We're looking for the roughest places. Stratford... I'm in Stratford for years, actually. I don't know what it's like. Ian, how about Homerton High Street for starters? It's a prime candidate for riot gear. Yours, nice and safe in Bickley, Kent. Adrian. We're looking for the roughest and the poshest parts of London, and we're going to have a top 5 of each, and then we're going to wipe them off the map. They will never exist again. Steve is in the Heathrow.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, Steve. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm going to tell you about the Divius neighbours, and then I'm going to tell you about a horse that sat on the car in Knightsbridge, believe it or not.
Well, hang on, so did you just say you're going to tell us about a horse that sat on a car in Knightsbridge?
On my car.
Wow. Well, okay, give us your first thing, and then ladies and gentlemen, can I just say, Steve, I've got to just address the listener. Listener, you've heard right. In about a minute and a half's time, we're going to have a story about a horse that sat on Steve's car in Knightsbridge, Steve?
Yep.
Would you say it's going to be the best story of the day?
I hope so.
Good work. We're going to have the best story of the day in about a minute and a half. Make sure you stay tuned. Steve, what have you got?
Okay, so the biggest armpits in London are Peckham.
Yes.
Peckham High Street is just a big dump.
Yes.
And
Peckham is rough, yes.
Dalston, Marks and Spencer's moved out of Dalston because of thefts in their store,
yes.
but not thefts by the public, thefts by staff.
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. That's no. Hey, listen. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Certainly, I think you've got to say Stoke Newington. Unfortunately, Green Lane.
No.
You've got to be there overnight.
No. Listen, I'm going to defend Stokey. I'm not going to let Stokey in there. Because Green Lanes goes on for about 20 miles. I would say that Manor House and Turnpike Lane are worse than Stoke Newington.
That's sort of certainly on the list, definitely.
Yes. All right.
And then, and that's kind of the area I'm talking about when
Yes.
you go down from there.
Yes.
It is just any more of a dive, and they'd be wearing breathing equipment.
Yes, I like what you've done there with words.
And then certainly for posh neighbours, Chelsea and St John's Wood, I think, have posh with a capital P.
Oh, too. Chelsea. I think I'm not, because there are some parts of Chelsea that are quite rough. Chelsea's a weird place where you'll be in a really rough place. You'll turn the corner, you'll be in a council estate that's quite a nasty one. But St John's Wood, I'm going to have definitely.
Yeah, and I think the people generally are not like the Hampstead people. They're less pretentious.
This is the thing. This is what we're looking for, is the place where the people are obnoxiously pretentious, up their own backside, that they can tell if you're an outsider. They can tell.
There is a place. You talked about Hampstead being pretentious.
I did,
What
sir.
about Blackheath? Any more up themselves, they'd be inside out.
Now, again, I'm not that aware of the Blackheath. If we can get another call backing the Blackheath, then I'll put that down and we'll put a question mark by it. If someone could call in and agree with Steve on the Blackheath... Oh, Steve, get to the story about the horse! I can't wait any longer!
Okay, so I'm parked waiting for clients in William Street, next door to the hotel in Knightsbridge.
Yep.
Minding my own business in a parking bay. 3 horses clip-clop past.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the phone, talking to my wife. The client is looking out the window down at me, and suddenly one of them I said to my wife, that horse nearly just sort of came back and hit me.
Yeah.
And she says, oh, that's, you're kidding. I said, yeah, the horse has just come down the street. With that, it's come back, it's gone straight onto the hood of the car, and it's sat down.
What?
I've come out, and the guy has blamed me.
What? The idiot on the horse was blaming you for sitting in a car?
It gets worse, because when I get to the police station, because you've got to report...
Of course you do, it's a crime.
The policeman asked me for the registration of the horse.
Yes. What? Oh, come on.
Absolutely, yes. He's going for the list. What's the registration number? It's a horse, man!
Yeah, they don't have... they don't have registrations, do they?
Absolutely.
No, they don't. No.
But it was a civil service riding club from a very famous house
Yes.
not far from Knightsbridge.
Yes.
As owned by somebody with a tiara.
Would you agree with the Queen?
Civil service riding club.
Okay. Would you agree with me? He's being very obtuse. Agree with me that anyone who rides a horse in a town is an idiot?
Plonk with a capital P.
Steve, thank you very much for that, sir. Steve likes saying with a capital letter, doesn't he? Which is good. We like people who've got little sayings. Maybe we'll do a show on that one day. Little sayings you've got. At the moment, I'm saying my friend quite a lot, and something else, but I can't think what it is. So I need someone to call in and let me know Blackheath. Is that where Nick Ferris lives? Does he live in Blackheath? Oh, it's go. We'll take the question mark off. It's going on there straight away then. Straight away. So far, the poshest places are Hampstead, Wimbledon Village, St John's Wood, St John's Wood, and Blackheath. Brackets, home of Nick Ferris. John is in the West End.
Yes. Are you there?
Are you there?
I'm here.
We're here. Let's go.
I have been listening to these callers.
Yes.
Now, I was born in London.
Yes.
Immigrated, lived in Chicago, was raised there.
Chicago in America.
Yeah,
right,
in America, lived in New
City.
York. And these people, if they think, I've been back here 15 years. If these people in London think that any place in London is a bad neighborhood, all I can say is they're wimps. What they need to do is go live in New York, go live in Chicago for a couple of weeks. They'll come back here and kiss the ground in any borough, and I have lived in many, many boroughs. I live on a boat.
Yes.
I move a lot. I go into a local pub where I'm moored up. I'm going to spend a week or two there, and I get warnings from oh, God, don't go up there, don't go over there. And I go, why? And they go, it's very dangerous.
You know, John, you know...
Nothing happens.
John, you know the square near Piccadilly Circus? There's a famous square beginning with L.
Yeah, I know.
What's it called?
Leicester Square.
Oh, I was hoping we'd get a Leicester. Never mind. And you know, there's a place in the Midlands that begins with a B.
Oh, Birmingham.
Oh, John, you've got the maddest accent. It sounds a little bit Irish.
Does it?
Yeah, there's quite. It sounds quite Irish. There's a little bit of Cockney, and there's listen. Don't take this the wrong way. It sounds like a made-up American accent.
No.
And I know you're genuine.
I lived there for 32 years, and I've lived in some bad neighborhoods. And I'll tell you what, they don't even compare in violence. I lived in New Orleans. The average murder rate, the first 3 months of the year, 4 months of the year, is 350 people.
Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Murder rate.
We're going to put New Orleans on the list. I know it's
Put
not
it on the list.
It's not technically in London, but it's going to go in the top 5 roughest places in London.
Ian, if you let people intimidate you, if you let them talk you out of a cigarette, if you let them talk you out of a pound coin, it's your fault.
Yes.
You turn to them and you say, get a job, get out of my face. And you know what? Even the tough guys will get out of your face.
Yes.
You gotta push back. You gotta the callers stop being wimps because that's what they are.
Man!
They get pushed around.
Let's nuke Iraq!
And you can't get pushed around.
No!
You gotta push back and they'll leave you alone and then you're living in a great neighborhood. That's all there is to it. It's easy.
What do you think of George Bush? What do you think of George Bush? Good, huh?
Oh, he stinks.
Yeah! Oh, no, he said he stinks. What a strange... vaguely right-wing, then meandering over. The accent was crazy. I'm not being rude. It did sound like a made-up American accent, but I'm saying obviously it was genuine. But there was a bit of Irish in there. It was a mess. But it's good. Okay, well, so far then, the top. We've got Silvertown, Hounslow, Holloway Road, Seven Sisters, Peckham, and New Orleans as the roughest parts in London. I tell you what, I'm gonna cross off. The Seven Sisters, so that's our top 5. 08709090973. The top 5 roughest and the top 5 poshest places in the London.
Bromsgrove Electrical Tea.
Well, I just had a bit of skin on my tea. Not like human skin. I hope not. David's in the Catford.
Yeah, speaking.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there, sir.
Hello.
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 Hello there, sir. Speaking. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Speak more.
Oh, my nominations is East Dulwich.
Yes.
Which is South London, next door to Peckham.
Yes.
And Dulwich Village for the poshest.
Dulwich Village. So hang on, the roughest is next to the poshest?
Yep.
It is
next to the poshest.
As Jamiroquai would say, this is virtual insanity.
No, well, Maggie Thatcher had a house there at one time.
Oh dear, yeah.
I think did Sam Fox.
Yeah, yes.
On the same estate as Maggie Thatcher.
It makes sense. Sam Fox, Thatcher, those two, the 80s. If ever two women summed up the 80s, it was Thatcher and Sam Fox, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh dear. Do you remember the 80s?
Just about.
Yes.
I was a bit out of it during the 80s, so like, I suppose everyone was.
I wasn't, I was a child.
So, anything else?
No, unless you've got anything else, no. Fine.
No, and they do ride horses.
Oh, there is, there is
their
more.
own horse park. Dulwich Park.
Thought we'd finished. I'm a bit sorry, David, because you said you'd finished, then you came back with the horse thing. It's just a little bit confusing.
Okay then.
No, but if you've got more, then just say I've got more, but don't, do a PS.
Okay then.
Anything else?
I've finished. No, I've finished.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm waiting now. I'm anticipating.
No, I've finished.
I'm anticipating but one more thing, like Columbo. One more thing before you go, sir. Are you going to do a Columbo? Do a Columbo. Go on.
I haven't got a wife though. That's the problem. His wife always has something to say, doesn't she?
Well, she's never in it.
I know that, but he's always his wife.
Pretend to be Columbo and give me one more thing, and do it in the style of Columbo.
All right, one more thing.
David, what we're going to do is we're going to finish the conversation. You're going to say goodbye, and then come back as Columbo, okay?
Oh, I don't know how to do a Columbo.
One more thing, sir.
All right, go on then.
Okay, so David, thanks for calling, mate. Cheers for that. Bye bye.
Oh, one more thing, sir.
Yes. What?
The gang's in Dulwich.
Yes.
One more thing, sir. The gang's in Dulwich.
I don't know why I found that funny, because if you analyse it, it was rubbish. But I think it's the fact that I tricked a man into doing a Columbo impression live on the air. I don't know, do a Columbo. One more thing, sir. Oh, it's fun. Brixton Bowls is double whammy rough due to the fact that Brixton itself is pretty dingy, and to add to that, there's lots of grit and jagged stones lining the skating bowls, making them rough too. So, it's the roughest place in London, Jargon? What does that mean, Jane, you lunatic, for God's sakes? Ian, how about Feltham? It's outside of London, but it's a rough place to live, and it's full of munters, says Fred from the Feltham. No, we're looking for places specifically in London that are rough. Ian, off topic, but how do you view Region 1 DVDs, says Dan? Well, you've got to type in a code. You'll find it on the internet. They've all got them. And down the road, Bramley Road is rough. Down the road from the studio is the Lancaster West Estate, which is very rough. He's got a point, Chris. You've got a point. We're still looking for the roughest, poshest places in London. Also, after the news, I want to know what noises make you feel better. Are they so... I don't like football, but I had a football match on the television the other day. The gentle roaring of the crowd, it makes me sleepy. I love it. It makes me sleepy, and I'll have a doze. What noises do you find comforting and make you feel better? 0870 90 90 973. We'll find out more after the latest news. There's a little bit of shenanigans and infiltration going on the correspondent list. If you have been a correspondent in the past, may I suggest you go and look at the correspondent list, because some of you got the sack over Christmas. We've updated the list. It was the 28th, 25th, 26th, Tuesday the 28th of December. I've had someone pretending they're an on this... Pleased to meet you. Someone pretending they're an on this day correspondent. That we do not have that correspondent. It doesn't exist. I'm really sorry to say this, because this was a good correspondent, but for some reason they got the sack. Jup. We don't have an anime correspondent anymore, I'm afraid. Your position has been terminated. I can't remember why. There was a good reason. I apologise, but you're not on the list. If you're unsure whether you're a correspondent or not, you must go to the LBC website, look at my page, and look at the correspondent list. It's there. So far, we've only got one correspondent update on the email. I could do with two more. And I need two correspondents, please, on the phone that can be around at 5:38, but you've got to call up soon and book your place. 0870 90 90 973. How dark is that? Are you a correspondent? Will you give us an update a little bit later on? Sorry, I've just frozen for a second in my head. You know, sometimes a thought catches you, and I was concerned as to how dark it was outside, and I've looked, and it's just thrown me a little bit, because it's not quite as dark as I was expecting it to be. Very odd. Anyway, we're still looking for the roughest and the poshest place in London. So far, the roughest include Silvertown, Hounslow, Holloway Road, Peckham, New Orleans. Don't ask. Don't ask. It's on the list. And the poshest are Hampstead, Wimbledon Village, St John's Wood, and Blackheath, home of Nick Ferris. We need one more for that list. If you can defend any of those places. Can I just say the people defending the Holloway Road have been flipping awful. Flipping awful. You can email as well, iain@lbc.co.uk. I do need to know as well, what noises make you feel better? Whether they relax you, or they excite you, or whatever, they make you feel better. I hate football. It's rubbish sport unless I'm playing FIFA on the Xbox 360. They sweat. But I was watching there was a football match on telly the other day, and I was a little bit tired. And the sounds of the crowd cheering, this is kind of that... I know it's in my file, but I'm just doing it because I know that the clip in my file is going to sound awful. Right, this is the clip that Agent Chris has got for me. Oh, that's good, yeah, it's good. But was there a rattle there? Was this recorded from 1969? It's quite a relaxing noise, isn't it? Not obviously with an idiot like me shouting over the top of it, but it quite easily sends me off to sleep. I can hear that. If I'm lying back, I can hear that, and I'm gone, and I don't know why. What noises make you feel better? Agent Chris has got a weird noise that he started doing now. I think it's just to show off to the girls in the office, but he's been doing it a lot because he just goes... like that. It's just like a sort of weird, stretchy sort of sigh. But with like a hint, maybe 7% sex is in there. There's about 7% of sex in there. He's saying 8%, okay. That makes me feel uncomfortable, but it works for him. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. What noises make you feel good? Jason is in the Rains Park. Hello, Jason.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, fine.
I didn't ask.
I'm off now. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, you're there. You're still giggling.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, don't matter, does it? It's only a load of old rubbish. This nonsense. No matter what it's like.
Good, this show. It's worth listening to. So those who aren't listening, don't bother. But those who are, it's a great show.
Thank you. Hey, Agent Chris, am I allowed to mention the fact that we might be having one of the monkeys on the show soon? No, we're not allowed to mention that. OK, fine, we'll keep that a top secret thing there. Jason...
Is that because you're a daydream believer?
It certainly is. And it's just another Pleasant Valley Sunday here. Hey! Oh, you're in high spirits, Jason. Have you started drinking early?
No, I was thinking of buying one of those Xbox 360s. Are they any good?
They're the bee's knees.
Are they?
They're brilliant.
What's the best game?
To be honest, I've not been playing that many games. I've just been playing Call of Duty 2, where you go around shooting Nazis in World War II.
Oh, that's good.
It's very, very good, my friend.
Is it better than the Moscow one?
It's much better than the Moscow one. The graphics are mind-blowing. Although Chris is just saying we're having a geek alert, we may have to stop this conversation.
Okay, then.
But yes, go and get yourself one, they're brilliant. Anyway, Jason. Hey! I like your giggle.
Do you?
Yeah.
Can I do it again?
Yeah, go on. It's like a naughty little boy. It's like a naughty little boy sneaking down on Christmas Eve and just looking around the corner and seeing his dad pretending to be Father Christmas. I like it. Jason, is there a noise that makes you feel good, makes you feel better, makes you feel relaxed?
Whale song. Do you reckon they're saying...
I was wondering just waiting to see how long you'd go on with that. I could have done the next 5 minutes listening to that, to be honest.
Yeah, but do you reckon they're saying to each other, where's the Pacific?
They're quite possible. They must... Are they saying anything, or is it just funny noises?
Well, I reckon it's a bit of both, like, where's the mackerel gone? The other one's going,
So one of them can speak English, the other one can only speak Whale. That's what that's...
Yeah, that's it. Well, he's probably going, I've left Wales.
Jason, it's on the list. I wish I could play you the sound of Wales, but surprisingly, we didn't have it. What noises... Excellent stuff. Thank you for that, sir. What noises make you feel good, make you feel relaxed? The sound of Wales. And why do they make you feel... It is a good sound, the sound of Wales, but sometimes you go to, like, these spas and these relaxation places. I've been to a couple of these places. I'm a bit of a tart. They'll play whale music, and sometimes it can be a little bit, could you turn that off? I'd rather listen to a bit of Neil Diamond, or the Monkees, in fact. 0870 9090 973, iain@lbc.co.uk. More of your emails and calls after this.
With British Airways.
OK, first of all, Lambda is desperate to be the On This Day correspondent, so much so that a forged correspondent list has been sent that has been sabotaged. I'm not falling for that, Lambda. You ain't got the gig. Jupp, on the other hand, I can only apologise. Constantine, you are on the list. I promoted you to veteran anime correspondent, so I was looking in the incorrect place. You're back in. Congratulations. Well done to you. We've got all the emailed correspondent updates we need today so far, but we do need 2 correspondents at least on the telephone. If you can be on the phone at 5:38, it's a good idea to book it now. So give us a call, 0870 9090 973. What noises do you find relaxing? Do you find soothing? And why? And I've lost a bit of paper somewhere. Dominique in the Notting Hill.
Hiya.
Hello, I've lost a bit of paper. Can you wait there a second?
Yes.
Found it again. Okay, away we go.
Okay, has it got written on it the roughest and poshest parts of London?
No, it's got... Yes, it has. This is it. This is it. I want to add to this list. What have you got for me?
Okay, before I do that, can I just say, can you reinstate the old correspondence theme tune?
The
new one's rubbish.
What do you mean the new one's rubbish?
It is rubbish.
What do you mean? What?
It's not the same pizzazz.
What's wrong with this?
Oh, it's pretty weedy.
What do you mean it's pretty weedy? I think it's got balls.
No, the old one was much better.
Well, it's been deleted.
Oh, no.
It's been deleted.
No. You've got to reinstate it. It was really good. It was really sort of...
Hang on a minute. What's it going to do with you? What on earth, Dominique?
I'm going to stop listening if you don't play it.
Oh, poo. OK, hang on a minute. I've got it. Let me find it. Hang on. Here it is. Hang on a second. Here. Sing it again. Go on, sing it for us. Okay, well, we'll see if we can find it for the correspondent update at 5:38, Dominique. I promise I'll do my best.
Okay, you can just play me then.
Well, that's what we're going to do, yes. You've seen through our cheap radio trick, that's what we're going to do. Dominique, what can I do for you?
Okay, so the roughest and the poshest parts of London, the roughest is definitely Harlesden.
Oh, now, we've had someone emailing in about Harlesden, actually.
God.
This is, my nomination for the roughest place in London is Harlesden. 3 separate times I've driven through there to be delayed by police or gang shootouts. On one occasion, my cab driver got out of his car and legged it.
No, totally. I was just going to say, you take your life in your hands when you go down there. I've had my car bumped down there, and also I've witnessed a drive-by shooting.
The thing is, I used to live in Kensal Green, which is very near Harlesden.
Yeah.
And many years ago, I used to sign on in the job centre in Harlesden. I used to sign on in there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And I kind of think Harlesden's all right.
No, but you know what? Because Kensal Green, there's kind of definitely a dividing line. When you go past Scrubs Lane, there's sort of Kensal Green is okay, and then you just get more and more sort of freaked out.
But I've taken my mother to Harlesden when the Mean Fiddler used to be there.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, well, I used to...
That's right in the middle of, the madness and mayhem.
Yeah.
It is right.
I'm not putting I'm not putting Harlesden on the roughest place list, I'm afraid.
You've got to.
No.
People have died.
No, well, I used to go there. I used to go and sign on there.
Ago. How long ago was that?
8 years ago.
Yeah, no. It's recent.
No. I've driven to... Dominic, you're talking... You're the insane woman that thinks we should reinstate deleted old-fashioned music. It's so 2005, Dominique.
I'm talking 2006, man. It's Harlesden.
What? One final thing, ma'am. I think you're talking out of your bum.
Okay, listen, before I go, the poshest...
Yes.
Notting Hill. There's more Trustafarians per square inch in Notting Hill.
Yeah, Notting Hill is... It's a little bit swanky, isn't it? We'll put that down.
Okay.
But I'm not letting you have the Harlesden, Dominic. I apologise for that. So far, the roughest places are Silvertown, Hounslow, Holloway Road, Peckham, New Orleans, and the poshest places in London are Hampstead, Wimbledon Village, St John's Wood, Blackheath, Notting Hill, and Harlesden. I've written Harlesden in the poshest place. I will leave it there. We'll leave it there. It'll be fine. John is in his taxi.
This is me. This is John.
Okay.
Hello.
That's a very definite statement.
Yes.
Are you having issues?
I'm having no issues at all.
None?
None.
Okay.
I've got a noise that makes me feel good. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
It's when I get up in the morning.
Oh, dear.
I pass wind, and it makes me feel good. That's the noises that I like.
So you're saying the sound of a good grunt gets you going, does it, John? It starts...
Grunt, and it makes me feel good.
Starts your day. John, excellent stuff, sir. Thank you for that. There we go. He's gone. Now, that call may have been acceptable in David Prever's day. Nowadays, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. 087090909 Can I apologise for John lowering the show to lavatorial levels, the likes of which even I dare not reach. Iain, this is an email, a weird email from Andy. I do not know this Andy, but I'm on his email list, so I've received this. Boys, it seems to me that the weekend of the 5th to the 6th of February may be the time of clearing the home of junk and having a massive fire. If you can make it, email me back. Well, I can make that weekend. Where would that be? It's from Motion. I'd like some of that action. Where is it? There we go. I don't know if he knows he sent this to me. I don't know who this Andy is. Hello, Andy. Iain Lee here. Oh, I spelled that wrong. You right, Vicky?
You can't spell your name.
No, I can. Shut up. I spelled that right. I spelled here wrong. Because I'm talking what I'm saying, so the listener isn't as bored as I am. I can make it on that weekend. What time? Lots of love.
And kisses.
And kisses.
And hugs.
And hugs.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I've finished now. There we go. Send. Let's see if he responds. What do you want?
I just the nomination.
Wagwan, Vicky, wagwan. Wagwan, girlfriend, wagwan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. No, I'm just phoning to say that where I live...
I'm really hungry, and I only bought one sandwich today.
You're so rude.
No, I'm not rude, I'm hungry.
You're interrupting me again.
I'm not. Now shut up.
Talk over me.
I only bought one sandwich, and I had it, and it wasn't a very nice sandwich.
What flavour?
Well, Marks and Spencer's, who do the best sandwiches in the world.
No, they don't, actually. Benji's do the best sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, because what it is you just get a stack load of cheese in there for 50 pence.
No. Get their hummus and peppers one. Really nice.
No, peppers don't belong in a sandwich, you idiot.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Anyway, as I was saying, Marks and Spencer's
I win that one.
You didn't.
I did.
Shut your face. Marks and Spencer's do the best sandwiches, but they've introduced a new sandwich, which is cheese, and like onion chutney. But it doesn't... Shut up. It doesn't taste of onion.
Well,
and it's weird bread. So I'm
have
not
you
a
ever
fan.
had onion vinegar?
No, because it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
Oh, you made it up?
No, I didn't.
Made it up?
No, I didn't.
Made it up?
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 Didn't.
Made it up? Made it up?
Didn't.
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 Made it up?
I didn't.
Made it up?
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 I didn't.
How long does a minute? Monday to Friday.
You got 25 seconds, go on.
Didn't.
Made it up.
Didn't.
Don't look, just tell you got 20 seconds to make your point and stop sending me emails as well saying you didn't.
I didn't. You sent me one saying I did.
You got 15 seconds.
Warden, where I live, it's a dump, and it's one of the worst, horrible, nastiest places in London.
It's because you live there. I didn't say... Oh, you've got 5 seconds.
Didn't.
Oh, cut her off. Here's the news. Wagwan. We're still looking for the poshest and the roughest parts of London. What noises make you feel better and why? I love the cheer of a football crowd. I don't know why I hate football, but there's something about that noise that just makes me kind of doze off. Well, some humorous wag has emailed in, the sound I like, Ian, is the sound of the off switch when you come on the radio. Good. And there was... Oh, and we do need 2 correspondents on the telephone to give us a call now to book their place for the fight. Well, call her back. Call her back, Chris. Come on. Some woman has called in with a ridiculous argument that I do wish to hear. Then she's bottled out. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. And if you are a correspondent, we need you. We've got the email correspondent updates now. No more on the email. Thank you very much for that. You're excellent. But we do need 2 of you to come on the telephone and make your point. The list so far of the roughest places... Silvertown. We were going to do a top 5 of each. We may be going for a top 10 of each because we've got so many. And these are... they're not necessarily ugly, not necessarily poor, or they're just rough places. Oh, it's rough there. You don't want to go there. Silvertown, Hounslow, the Holloway Road, Peckham, New Orleans. The poshest places are Hampstead, Wimbledon Village, St John's Wood, Blackheath, Harlesden and Notting Hill. Nikki is in the Beckton.
Hiya, mate.
Hang on, what was that?
Sorry, I had a bit of lag there, the phone cut out.
But what was the music?
The music?
Bum.
Oh, no, that's my MSN. I've got one of my mates listening to me on the internet.
Oh, really? Who is it? Who's on the MSN with you?
It's someone from Finland.
Oh, man.
Annecy the Dutch.
Annecy the Dutch?
Yeah.
And is he listening to this show now?
Yeah, I think he is. 1 second, let me check.
Yeah, go on, check. This is exciting. The Finnish are listening to us. Boom. This is exciting radio, hearing someone in Beckton. There we go. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, he has it on.
Nice one. Bigging up the Finnish. And what have you. Now, yes.
Right, yeah, you had a lady on earlier saying Canning Town was not too bad.
Yes.
She's crazy.
Really, Canning Town is... Oh, yes, I believe that she was crazy, in fact.
Off her nut. She is just mental.
Well, yes. How is Canning Town, then? Is it a dive? I don't know it very well.
Well, it's not just Canning Town. Canning Town, Silvertown, all of that area is just the bumhole of London.
Wow, that's good. Tell your Finnish friend to stop MSNing you.
It is.
Just because it keeps bleeping.
All right, I'm turning him off. There we go. Locked him off.
You're harsh. Yeah. Okay, so Canning Town. Why is Canning Town so rough?
Basically, if you want to get your trainers robbed as you're walking along the road, that's a good place to go.
That's. Hang on a minute. I've just had a load of emails come in all of a sudden. What's happened there? What do you think of the list so far, Nicky? Let me give you the list. Silvertown.
Yeah, agree.
Hounslow.
Agree.
The Holloway Road.
Agree.
Peckham.
Agree. But bad as some of the others. It's a bit. They make it out to be worse than it is, I think.
New Orleans.
A bit far from London, but yeah, agree.
Yeah, I know. It's the only one that's not actually in London, but we're going to keep it on the list. And, of course, Canning Town, you'd put down there.
Of course,
What's Beckton's not supposed to be very... Is Beckton near Canning Town?
Yeah, can we change Canning Town for Newham, actually? It's just the borough of Newham, actually.
The whole borough?
Yeah. It's just everywhere inside Newham.
Newham?
Yeah.
Okay.
Becton included.
And Nikki, you're a brave person to do that. Go back to your Finnish friend on the internet with the MSN. I've never done the MSNing and don't quite get it. I find it a little bit scary, to be honest. Not my cup of tea. Cup of tea. There's an idea, Agent Chris. I don't know if you'd like to go work on that. We need... I'm getting a little bit LBC'd off with these correspondents who are reluctant to call in. If you're a correspondent, call in now. 087. I'm not even giving the number. You should know the number, for God's sakes. We need 2 correspondents on the telephone. And you're all being a little bit cack. It's got to be said. Really, we updated the list over Christmas. And so far, very, very, very poor. Very poor. I'm going to... Next week... Unless you buck up your ideas, I'm going to start some random firings, OK? And kick some random butt. So just pull your finger out, young people. And old people alike. John is in the Belgravia.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, John. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I'm just thinking that Belgravia is definitely the poshest place in London. There's so many lords and ladies and film stars and actors and actresses.
Which film stars are in and you live there, do you?
No, I work there.
I thought you didn't have the voice to carry off the posh. What film stars have you seen swanning around Belgravia?
Well, there's been Madonna, various quite old ones like Sean Connery.
Yes.
He lives from time to time there.
I had a dream about Sean Connery the other night. We played golf together.
Ah.
He was very nice in the dream, but I believe in real life he's quite a grumpy man.
I haven't found him, so I've met him twice.
Shut up! You've met the third best Bond. What did you go up to speak to him?
Yes, I did, to get his autograph.
And what did he say? I'd imagine, and this is purely just imagination, he'd say, "Oh, will you go away, laddie? I'm not going to shine nothing." Is that what he said?
No, he didn't, because I told him I was married to a Scots lady, and that's how I got the autograph.
You sucked up to a Scotch. Shame on you, Jonathan.
But there's so many Chelsea tractors in the square mile at Belgravia.
Yeah.
It's got to be the poshest. It's unbelievable.
Do you feel... Because I've not been there. I don't really know Belgravia. But when I walk through Hampstead, I feel intimidated because it's so posh. And listen, I'm not... You know, I'm all right. I'm quite middle class. I'm fine generally in most places. But walking through Hampstead, I feel intimidated.
Well, I don't think you'd be intimidated here because there's so many people of our ilk who work for the rich and
common people.
Yes, basically.
The scum working for the posh. Do you when you okay, John? What do you sort of thing do you do?
Well, I'm a retired police officer, and I now patrol private mews in Belgravia, owned by the Duke of Westminster.
Oh, flippin' heck, mate! Wow. So you're one of those private security. But I was going to say because I'd imagine that most places. I know that I've had builders that have come round to my flat in Muswell Hill.
Yeah.
And they say some of them have said, look, if we go to somewhere swanky, we instantly put £500, £1,000 on the bill because they can afford it easily.
That happens without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. John, listen, mate, thanks very much for that. 0870 9090 973. We are looking as well for the most relaxing noises. There's something that kind of makes you feel good, makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel good. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Abby is in the South Kensington.
Hiya.
Hey.
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 Whoa. A woman phoned in and she bottled out. A woman phoned in to accuse me of being a racist.
Oh, Flip, why?
I don't know. She accused me of being racist. She's gone now. She bottled out. We were about to go to her and she put the phone down.
I bet she's listening.
Accusing me of being a racist?
Oh.
What?
What planet is she on?
She's on the planet up your bum. Now, Abby.
Yes.
Can I just say, by the way, you and Igor yesterday, jamming together.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. How do you... No, it was genuinely brilliant. We had a few emails saying it's one of the best things they'd heard on the show. Disappointing that I wasn't actually involved in it, but never mind. Because I want to learn piano. I'm going to learn piano.
Oh, really?
Well, one of my things this year is if I can afford it later on. Okay, first thing, how much will a piano cost me?
A piano. You can get an electric one like the one I've got for about
No, I want a real one.
Well, yeah, but if you want a real one that's any good, you have to pay quite a lot more than that.
Tell me how much more.
Like... We're talking 5,000.
Well,
for a good piano that's a real one.
Well, when you say a good piano, how about like an all right upright piano? Your bog standard upright piano. What's that going to set me back, love?
It's really hard to say. Or you can get a piano, but they're really dud, and piano people don't generally recommend.
Okay, how much is a dud piano?
You can get a really dud one for like 100 or something.
I don't want that. Supposing I spent £1,500.
Yeah. You could get a fairly decent one then, I think.
All I want is a fairly decent one. I can't even play the flipping thing. It's not going to be... Yeah. But, so how do you say to someone, right, we're going to play Elton John, this song, and then you both just play it perfectly note for note? In the same key?
Because I don't know about him, but I've got pitch. So I know that anyway.
Abby, listen, it was brilliant. Thank you very much for doing it. Maybe we'll sort something out and get you two doing something together again in the future.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Because it was brilliant. But what is there a noise that you like?
Oh, yeah, there is. Hang on, shall I do it?
Go on.
Okay, hang on a second. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I'm laughing now. That's not fair.
Well, that's not fair.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Now, that's either a train going through a tunnel, or that's the lovely sound of a good slurp.
It's that, yeah.
And you like that sound?
It's great.
Abby, I wish I could join you in the slurp, but my lazy producer, Agent Chris, is just sitting back on the desk, got his feet up on the desk, hands behind his head, and he's laughing at me. And now he's sticking his finger up at me. Shame on you, sir. Shame on you. Oh, it's so childish.
Bromsgrove Electrical till 6:30.
David from the Isha, who is the correcting Iain's shabby grammar correspondent, says, Iain, make a grammatical cock-up and I'll phone in with a correspondent update. I'm afraid I aren't able to do that, David. 08709090973 is the phone number. Desiree is in the Wembley.
Hello there.
Hello, Desiree.
Hiya.
Are you aware of the Neil Diamond song called Desiree?
No, I haven't.
It's
everybody always talks about somebody's song.
It's a good song. I could sing it to you. Would you like me to sing it to you?
Go ahead.
Desiree, oh Desiree, there I was bound by the sweet passion sound of your loving song. The time was right, the night was wrong. Do you remember Desiree? Oh Desiree, yeah. The crowd go wild. Then he goes into Sweet Caroline. The crowd. I've done a bit of a Neil Diamond concert for you.
Oh dear.
It was good,
I don't think I'll be going to that concert then.
You cheeky man! Yes, Desiree, what can I do for you?
I just wanted to say, I was just overhearing you saying
Overhearing? Yes.
Harlesden is a posh area.
Yes.
Since when?
Well, now, the problem is, what it is we had someone calling in saying it was one of the roughest areas. I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree, because I used to go and sign on in the Harlesden Job Centre. Surely, if that was the poshest... If Harlesden was one of the roughest areas, the Job Centre would be even rougher. But I always found myself, apart from one Irish woman who worked there who was a cow, I find it quite... It was 8 years ago. She's not there any longer. I found it quite a nice place. But by mistake, I've put it in the poshest list, so it's got to stay there.
No, it can't stay there.
Beg your pardon?
It can't stay there. It has to be removed and be... I mean, I don't even know whether it's one of the roughest areas, or it certainly is rough.
Well, it's going to stay... the thing is, it's not one of the roughest areas, is it, by any means?
It's definitely not one of the poshest, that's for sure.
Would you say it wouldn't compare then with Belgravia, Notting Hill, Wimbledon Village, Hampstead,
Not at all.
Harlesden? No.
Which part of Harlesden? Where? How?
The bit by the clock tower. The bit by the clock tower is quite... The back of the supermarket's nice, that car park.
Even by the clock tower, you try to go to the cash point and you've got a load of people standing round while you're trying to...
But they're waiting to use the cash point and maybe steal something.
No.
That closed down public toilets is quite nice.
There's nothing... Closed down public toilets, so it's posh.
Is it? Well, it's... I'm just... But the thing is what I'm doing...
There's no justification. There was a rumour many years ago that Harlesden would be up and coming, but we've yet to see that.
It crashed and burned. It never took off, did it? The thing is, by bigging it up like this, I could be helping push up the house prices by, 5-6 pence.
I don't know whether the house prices are a problem. I don't think they are because of where Harlesden is situated, the area itself.
Do you live in the Wembley?
I live in Wembley.
Because Wembley is pretty rough, isn't it? In fact,
It's not rougher than Harlesden.
Wembley is much rougher than Harlesden.
No, it's not.
It's going on the list, Wembley.
No,
Wembley is
it's
a
not.
dive.
No, that's not fair.
We've got a new stadium. You haven't. You've got a terrible network of roads.
We've got things there. We've got things as in the stadium. We've got things in Wembley.
Okay.
There's nothing in Harlesden apart from the clock tower and rough people.
Desiree, shut up. Okay, apart from the stadium, what?
Apart from, which is a very significant
No, shush.
It's significant.
Shush. I'll do a whole concert again. Apart from the stadium, what things has Wembley got?
Wembley has got a new initiative by the on the high where the square used to be.
Did you say
a new initiative?
A new initiative?
Yes, where there's
that
going
means
to be a
nothing.
new cinema. But it means something.
So it hasn't.
The house prices will be going up.
Desiree.
It's got things going for it.
Desiree.
Wembley's got areas that are
Do
very
you remember
attractive.
Desiree?
Wembley's got Sudbury Quarter Estate. It's got Sudbury Quarter
Where I
Estate.
was found by the sweet passion sound of your loving song. Okay, good. That works. So you're saying it hasn't. What Wembley has got is. Shut up! Shut up! What Wembley has got is it has not got a cinema. It has got an initiative. That's it.
It's got initiative.
That's it.
It's also it has got areas within it. It's got the same.
You're talking out of your backside, my love.
I'm not.
It's got an initiative.
It's got Salmon Street. It's got prominent areas. It's got Sudbury Quarter Estate.
So it's got an initiative. That's the best thing you can come up with, is it?
Well, what can you come up with, Halston? A toilet?
It's got a closed-down toilet. It's got a clock tower.
Toilet. It's got a clock tower, and it's got people standing around that you can't get your money out of the cash point, and rough people in it. It's got nothing.
Wembley's got an initiative. An initiative is a proposed theoretical idea. It's not a physical thing, woman.
You're taking one point, and you're not letting me finish, are you?
Okay, please finish your point.
I said it's got areas that are very high value. It's got Sudbury Quarter Estate. It's got Salmon.
Finish your point, Desiree.
You're not letting me finish my point. It's Desiree, not Eileen. It's Desiree, not Eileen. See, that's childish, right? You're not letting... Okay, I'll have to... if you don't want me to say anything more, if you're so embarrassed by the fact that I've shown Halston up, then we'll have to leave it. But I think everybody agrees with me that Wembley is a much nicer area than Hull.
I'll tell you what's wrong with the world. 30, Monday to Friday.
Yeah! Okay, don't forget, we are looking for 2 correspondents for the updates at 5:30. Annabelle is in the Woodford. Annabelle, you're one of my correspondents, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Remind London what correspondent position you have been privileged enough to be given.
Cars and Kids correspondent.
Excellent, and we can look forward to hearing you at 5:38, can we?
I can't do it.
Huh?
I can't do it.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, because you asked if you, a correspondent can phone up.
Yeah. You're... People have died to become correspondents. You're saying you can't do it? May I ask why? Can I ask why?
I've got to go to the gym.
To do?
A class.
Which is?
Like a circuit.
And what time?
I promise I'll do it for you tomorrow.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Okay, okay, you're gonna do it tomorrow, are you?
Yep, I promise.
I don't know if you've ever heard of a hotel called the Last Chance Hotel.
Yeah.
You've just checked into room number 1. You've got one more night in there, and then we're gonna have to kick you out. Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. Enjoy your circuit class, Annabelle.
I can do it for you now.
No, we do it at 5:38. What's all the bending the rules? No. Luckily, we have correspondents as good as Michelle in the Ashford. Hello, Michelle. Remind London what correspondent position you hold.
I am the correspondent for Holland, or the Holland correspondent.
The Holland correspondent, and we can be looking forward to hearing you at 5:38, can we?
No. I'm afraid, Ian, I'm going out for a meal tonight.
What? Sorry, you're going to be out for a meal at 5:38? You going out for your tea?
I'll be leaving in a moment, yeah. Sorry.
What?
But I can make it up to you.
Where are you going for your meal?
It's an Italian restaurant called Mamma Mia's in the Staines.
Yeah, okay. There should be classy there. Now, who are you going with?
I'll just be my mum and my kids.
Oh, now you've slipped in the mum. Because you're going with your mum, I'm going to let you off. Because we like mums. But what, you can make it up to me, you say?
I can. I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
In order to thank you for letting me become the Holland correspondent.
Oh, I'm warming to you, Michelle, already, yes.
I've,
Got me free tickets to go to Holland?
No, nothing like that.
Oh.
Even better, in fact.
Wow.
I emailed...
Free tickets not to go to Holland?
Yes.
Love it.
No, I emailed Goose Maywoos's website.
Okay, of course, the originators of the Kadang Kadang.
Exactly.
Just, can I just very quickly remind London of what we're talking about? We're talking about this. Kadang Kadang. Yes.
Well, and I said that I knew someone called Ian who liked him very much.
Yes.
Whose favourite song was Kadang Kadang.
Yes.
And I've obtained for you a signed photo, which I shall put in the post to you tomorrow.
You are the most beautiful...
This is a shameless attempt to become an Uber correspondent,
the most beautiful woman in the world. I want to kiss you. Michelle?
Yes?
I can't make you an Uber correspondent because I can't do that until we update the correspondent list in April, but...
I continue my work.
You're going to get promoted in April. Michelle, enjoy your dinner. If I were there, I'd pay for it, but I'm not there. So, don't go up. But if I were, I'd pay for it. Unbelievable. No, I'm not going to. Don't worry about that. I'm not a fool. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. We are talking about the poshest and the roughest parts of London. What noises make you feel better? And have you stolen electricity? I watched a blatant thievery taking place in the canteen today. Someone was stealing electricery. I'll explain more after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Oh, stop. Flippin' heck. Pen's gone everywhere now. Hey, what would you do with £100,000? I'd put it all on red in the roulette table. That's what I would do. Why the hell not? I started with nothing, I'll leave with nothing, or double the money. Pleased to meet you. What would you do with £100,000? Well, if you play the big quiz with Gary King every weekday night from 7 o'clock, there is a chance to win £100,000. To take part, all you got to do is call 09016 339 973. Calls cost 40p from a BT landline. And you call that anytime. Leave your name and number, and you could be receiving a call from Mr. Gary King himself, G. King, and you could be on the air playing the big quiz. Very exciting. Underground would be nice. Anyway, sorry, what are we talking about? Noises make you feel better. The roughest, the poshest parts of London. We'll have a recap of that. In this hour, we've also got the 5:38 correspondent update. Agent Chris, are you going to give me the thumbs up, or you give me the thumbs down? Give me the thumbs up for this. Thumbs down. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I'm asking Agent Chris to produce the show for the first time in a year, and he's fair play. He's doing all right. 5 out of 10. I would ask you. Listen, we were in the canteen earlier on. Downstairs, and a fella who I'd never seen in this building before. I have no idea who this man is. He could be anybody. He came in with a laptop computer, and he plugged it in to the main socket in the wall. Now, they're having cutbacks here at LBC Towers. They don't have real plates any longer. They're polystyrene plates because it's cheaper. The coffee cups are smaller, and you don't get as many sausages if you have sausages. I don't have sausages, but you don't get as many sausages as you would do in the old days with sausages. So this fella is stealing electricery from LBC Towers. Someone out on our floor, I'm not going to say who, but it's Silves, brings in a phone charger and charges his phone every single day. Now, I don't mind that happening once in a while when there's an emergency. You've run a bit low. But every single day, he's using company electricery to charge up his mobile telephone. That, surely, is stealing. Do you regularly steal electricity? Do you quite often go around to your friend's house? Oh, listen, while I'm here, I couldn't just charge my phone up, could I, for a bit? Yes, it's only a few pence, but you do that every single day for a year. That's going to add up to what, £3, £4, £5 a decade? That's a lot of money. 0870 9090 973. How can it be right to steal somebody else's electricity? And when you do it, do you try and hide the fact that you're doing it? Do you do a sneaky? A sneaky sneak. Or you plug it in without them note. When they've gone to the toilet, just plug it in. Oh, I didn't think you might. Sorry, I didn't think you might. It's only a few pence. Have you had to chastise a friend or an employee for stealing electricery? To the point where you forbade them from doing it any further. 0870 9090 973. When is it acceptable to steal electricity? I remember I once got told off for charging up. It wasn't a PSP. It was an MP3 player. I think it was in those days at an airport. I plugged it into the socket at an airport. I got told off for doing it. I said, "Well, I need my MP3s Not MP3. What am I talking about? Mini disc. That's what I'm thinking of. I used to love the mini disc. Lent to my friend Spencer. It got stolen. So he says. 0870 9090 975. We're also talking about noises that make you feel better. One of them is the soft lilt of an American lady. Samantha in the Earl's Court. Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Ian.
Now that makes me feel better, huh? London, how are you?
Not too good. I'm getting a cold.
You what?
I'm getting a cold.
You're getting a cold?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes you sound not husky in a nice way. It makes you sound just croaky. Clive Bull is bunking off because he's so poorly.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
I think Angie Greaves is filling in for Clive this evening because he's not very well. I occasionally listen to other radio stations to gen up on what's going on. There's a fellow called Mr. J. Whale. He was slagging off Clive last night for playing a best-of. Really funny. He was ill.
Aww.
But we can all be friends in this crazy game of radio, can't we? Apart from Charlie Wolf and Mike Mendoza. Now, Samantha, so you're feeling poorly. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I paused there for a bit because I'm hyperventilating slightly. I'm a little bit dizzy.
Oh, why?
Well, I just don't know. I got a little bit too excited from nowhere, I think.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We're both... Hey, listen, you're the poorly one. I don't need the attention. Samantha, is there a sound that makes you feel just kind of nice inside?
Rain. Heavy rain.
Heavy rain?
Yeah.
Do you mean a little bit like this?
No.
Oh, hang on. No, hang on. No, I don't mean that. Here we go. No, hang on. Not that. You mean this. It's not rain, Samantha. I haven't got rain in my sound FX file.
That's okay.
They're neither effective nor sound. Now, so what does it do to you, Samantha?
It makes me really sleepy.
But it's, yeah, I know what you mean. When it's really, really heavy rain, and if you're up in the attic room, so it's just coming down on the roof, very, very nice and hard. We like that.
I used to have a rain machine, but it broke.
I don't think we have those in this country. A what?
You know, one of those machines that make sounds, like it can make ocean sounds.
A tape recorder?
No, it's a clock, and it makes...
It's a what?
It's a clock as
She
well
said
as
clock.
a sound maker.
It's a clock that makes sounds?
Yes.
That technology. That technology doesn't exist, does it? Really?
Shockingly,
What other sounds could it do? Very quickly.
It can rain, and then it has sounds of the beach. And
So they're predominantly water-based sounds. I have never heard of a sound effect machine. Absolute nonsense.
With British Air.
Jonathan's on the Motorway 25. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, Ian. Yeah, I don't want to sound sycophantic, but I really like the sound of the organ music at the beginning of your show. Is it the Stranglers or something like that?
No, it's a new up-and-coming young band called the Caesars and their song "Jerk It Out." I think. Am I right? I don't know. Have we got the start music? Is this what you mean? Not this bit. No. Stick with it. Stick with us, Jonathan. We know that's not it. We're just building up to it. Here we go.
973.
Down, 2, 3, 4.
Ian Lee.
That's it.
This.
That's it. I love that music. I really like. Without sounding sycophantic, it's because I really like your show, Ian. I think you're so funny.
Jonathan, take your tongue out of there. It's not welcome. It is good music, isn't it? I think they're called the Caesars. I've never heard of them since, though, so I think they were one-hit wonders. Are you a fan of the modern music, Jonathan? Do you like the Kaiser Chiefs and the Franz Ferdinand?
Well, because what you said the other day, I'm actually an old man. I'm 50, so I suppose I ought to just go in my bungalow and shut up. But
or do you like this sort of music a little bit better?
No, I prefer the organ music. Yeah, definitely. Oh no, that's pretty. Yeah, I love it.
I knew it. Who is this?
Pink Floyd.
And what's the song?
Oh no, it's not. We don't need education. Yeah. The Wall.
Well
The
done.
Wall.
It took him 10 seconds, but he went, "Oh yes, Pink Floyd. I like them. They're good."
No, but I do like new music. I like anything new because I'm a young person at heart.
Okay. Do you like? Okay. Talk about new bands. Do you like? Take That.
Take That. No, rubbish pants.
Okay. Well, you're saying you like new bands. They're pretty hot.
What? Take That?
Yeah, but they're quite
No. I like rappy music. I like trancey music. I like headbanging music.
Rappy, trancey, and headbanging.
Yeah. Anything that's a bit new and different.
You are an old man, aren't you?
So I'm a hip 50-year-old.
Okay. Well, listen, Grandad. Thank you for calling. Go on. You drive safely. Bryn's in the city.
Ian, just a point of fact, you can't steal electricity, you abstract it. Because electricity is not tangible property, you can't steal it.
What? What?
What?
What?
You were saying about the people charging their phones?
People stealing electricity, yes. Have you stolen electricity, Bryn?
No, but you can't steal it because
Yes,
it's
you can.
abstraction. You can't.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
Well, you can, though.
You can't.
If I come round to your house and I plug my phone in, I'm stealing your electricity. You're going to have to pay for something that I've taken off you.
No, yes, I agree that point.
Correct.
You're
Correct. I'm right.
You're not stealing it.
I'm stealing it. What's the difference between... What's abstracting?
Abstracting is taking something which doesn't have a tangible body. I mean, I can get into all sorts of definitions in the Theft Act, but it's abstracting it.
But electricity does have a tangible body, the tangible body being the electricity bill at the end of the quarter.
Oh, no, that's a cost. Actually being tangible, something you can pick up.
Yeah. But you can pick up a charged phone...
Yes.
And that is stolen. The charging, poweringness of it has become stolen from the thing.
If you reported the crime to the police...
You smelt it, you dealt it.
Charged with abstracting electricity under the Theft Act.
You smelt it, you dealt it, Bryn.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have you got a tea towel over your phone?
No, I'm on that strange Bluetooth thing.
Oh, I don't get the Bluetooth. Did you charge your phone up with stolen electricity, Bryn, before you go?
No.
Thank you very much. Therefore, he's admitted you can steal electricity. By the very fact he said no to that question, ipso facto, I win. Philippa's in the Guildford. Philippa, have you stolen electricity?
Oh, I'm always stealing it, Ian.
Apparently it's not possible, according to a man who can't spell Brian.
Well, I illegally abstract it.
What a nonsense. It's political correctness gone mad.
I know, but listen, Ian, you mustn't tell my boyfriend, because he's a police officer.
Uh-oh. Hey, wow, that's got to be fun, hasn't it?
I know. I do it especially because he is, actually.
Well, good. So you do a little bit of the naughty just to get the... So where do you steal electricity from, and what do you steal it for?
I steal it from my computer, and I've stolen it from hotels all over the south of England.
Wow.
And I've stolen it from Tesco's and Sainsbury's.
I love you. Where do you plug it in Tesco's?
Oh, I go into the coffee shop.
Oh, man, this is genius. This
yeah,
is
but you have to sort of be a bit discreet with your cable. You sort of...
Yes.
Because, health and safety, they don't want to trip anybody up. They don't need to worry about you stealing it.
Yes. The thing is, because at LBC they're having a big, gotta save money, gotta move to the second floor, gotta save money. And yet they're not stopping these people waltzing in, plugging in their computers, plugging in their mobile phones, and they must be racking up bills of tens of pounds a year.
I reckon it's got to be more than that, because,
Really?
I mean, I can go to the hotel and I might be on the computer there for 3 or 4 hours.
And this is just like in the lobby or something?
Yes, and sometimes I don't even buy a cup of coffee.
Wow.
I mean, I just sit there.
Mm.
So you can go to all these houses, and there's loads and loads of us all sitting there, tapping on our computers, stealing electricity.
When you do it, are you a little bit surreptitious, or are you just completely open about it, and you just, you're waving the plug around, you stick it, or are you a little bit sneaky sneaks?
Well, it depends if I buy a cup of coffee. I reckon the electricity comes free.
Yes.
So and depends on the hotel, because some of them there's lots of people doing it, and then I'm quite happy to wave it around.
Yeah.
Other places I do
Same
it a
here.
bit sneakily, and I'll put my briefcase that nobody can see the wire.
Oh, I love it. So you know that you know that you're doing something a little bit naughty.
I know, that makes it such fun.
Oh. I love it. Philippa, I love it. Let's pray to God your police officer does not find out. Okay, let me do some of these emails. 2 minutes doing the emails. No more calls for a minute. Although you can call in and book yourself up for after 5:30. 08709090973. Coming in sounds is the off switch on my radio. Penny from the Worcester Park. P.S. People riding horses in Wimbledon Village to get to the Common. I think she's trying to be clever there, but she's... Ian, you can be sacked for theft of electricity by most firms. Sylves! Watch out, Sylves is about. Ian, I love the sound of the key in the door when my wife gets home safe and sound, and mine for the night. Oh, isn't that nice, Colin? He's such a nice bloke, that Colin. Ian, the POC is good. Tennis noise. The POC. Oh, look. That's no, hang on. Is it... Does she mean the POC? It says the POC tennis noise is good. It's very cool and makes one snooze wistfully. So in Brisbane, does she mean tennis balls being hit in a tennis game? Is that described as a POC? Cricket bat? Well, Agent Chris is confusing things again. Ian, after comforting sounds, I love the bubbling sound of a saucepan of boiling Heinz chicken soup on the hob. I also... Oh, this is lovely. I also take great comfort in the Lovejoy theme music. His antics, together with those of Tinker and Eric Catchpole, make me warm inside. Do you remember, there was a time when Lovejoy was the biggest television show on the planet. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Ian, please stop being a knob all your life. Onion vinegar does exist. Get out of your house more to find out. Well, that's very rude, isn't it? Why have I been given this email about... Someone has given me an email about Simon Hughes entering the Lib Dem race. This has taken up most of my emails, is this? I don't want this. Printed off 5 times. Nightly News! I think I've got some of your emails. We'll sort out this mess after this.
Till 6:30.
Okay, it's the last 27 minutes of the show proper. Don't forget, at 6 o'clock, things kind of change a bit. We play Triple M from 6 to 6:30, where we take your call straight to air. We're also playing your MP3s. We've got a cracking one to play today from Chris in the Hemel. Chris has sent in quite a few. I think he's going to be a regular contributor to the show. I certainly hope so, because what we're asking you to do is to make up your own little packages, little pieces. There can be little reports, little comedy things, whatever it is. No longer than 2 minutes. Put it on MP3 or on a CD. Email it in, iain@lbc.co.uk, or send it in the post. The address is on the LBC website, and we'll play it. Some have been quite lazy. Some have just been obviously people with a tape recorder cobbling something together. Some, like the one we're going to play today, have obviously taken a lot of time and a lot of thought. Also got the correspondent update in 3.5 minutes. But we are talking about, have you stolen electricity? Have you been in somewhere, plugged in your laptop, plugged in your mobile phone, and charged up your electricity? Does a friend of yours do this quite a bit? To the point where you said, yeah, sorry, could you not plug that in here, please, because I'm paying for it? Or could you leave me 50 pence? 0870 90 90 973. What noises make you feel better? And we are still looking for the roughest and the poshest parts of London. I've got a list here which we'll read before the end of the show. Alicia is in the Harrow.
Hi.
Where have you been?
I've been to McFly. I've seen McFly concerts.
You've been seeing McFly concerts?
Yeah, I went to 2, and then I met McFly in Harrow.
Which was the rubbish concert? The first one or the second one?
Second one, because then I didn't realise. I thought they did different concerts.
Well,
They're all the same.
It's a really tight, well-rehearsed, oiled show that they do.
Yeah, but I thought they'd be different.
Everything's the same, isn't it? Every little ad-lib, every little wave to the crowd.
Yeah. All the jokes they crack.
And also all the songs are cack as well.
No.
Come on. But so because you've been to McFly twice, it means you've not been able to phone me for 3 months.
And as well, I've been doing my exams.
Oh, exams, schmexam. How did you do your exams?
I had a psychology one the other day, and I got an RE one on Monday.
Oh, RE's rubbish.
No, it's good.
It's easy to do, though. What makes you say rubbish? It's easy to do. You can't fail RE.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah?
You can't. It don't matter if you do anyway.
Oh, yeah, because I want to do something with RE.
Well, do you? Do you want to become a vicar?
No.
Do you? Well, okay, fine. You just
RE
asking.
teacher, anyway.
You want to become an RE teacher?
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. Well, in that case, you need to pass it. But you can't fail RE.
You can. It's really hard.
Give me an RE question. Go on.
Explain Aristotle's uncaused cause.
Yeah, it's easy.
Go on, then.
Well, we haven't got time, because we're doing the update in a minute and a half. So, what's your point, please, Alicia?
The roughest places in London.
Is it true the McFly are doing... this is terrible. I'm going to say something. They're doing a reworking of My Generation with The Who.
Yeah, I think they are, because they did that Pinball Wizard as well. Who sang Pinball Wizard originally?
The Who sang Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, and then they did a cover of that. That was really good.
No,
all these people thought, oh no, they're crap.
So they're gonna do My Generation with The Who.
I think so. Yeah, they said something about that.
I may yet remove my ears surgically. Alicia, what have you called in about?
Stonebridge is the roughest place in London.
Stonebridge? Stonybridge? Yeah. Where's that? That's near Harlesden, isn't it?
I don't know what you're on about. Harlesden's well rough.
Harlesden's quite posh, we've decided now.
Are you having a laugh?
No. Are you?
No.
Do you want some? Do you want some? Because I've got plenty here to dish out.
And it's all near all those other places like Kilburn and Cricklewood, and they're all kind of...
Kilburn's all right.
Kilburn's
better than Stonybridge.
Stonebridge is really rough, though.
Is Stonebridge near Harlesden?
Yeah, it's just like you go through Stonebridge and then you're in Harlesden.
Well, where is Stonebridge?
Okay. I can't explain it.
Because you don't know.
You come out of Wembley,
Yeah.
and then you come out of Wembley, go past that bit where you're like going left onto...
Yes.
The north.
Hey, Alicia, listen, we've got to go and do the update. Can you remember one thing for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Take care. Okay, look, crikey, it's 5:38!
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Rav, the Bruce Lee correspondent, says Bruce Lee's last movie that he completed, Enter the Dragon, was made for a modest $850,000. It has grossed over $90 million.
Hi, I'm Amit. I'm the Geek correspondent from Gillingham, and what I have to say to you today is, if you want to turn your old Xbox into a network-attached storage, go to www.tomsnetworking.com and click on the latest articles link. There you'll find
Oh, I did it to Amit again! Konstantin Jupp, the anime correspondent update veteran, says American newspapers are to begin syndication of a shoujo, oh god, this is awful, manga-style comic strip entitled Peach Fuzz.
Yeah, hi, this is Simon in Chelsea. I'm half of your automotive and transport correspondent. Had a chat with everybody in the pub to ask them what they wanted on LBC, and they said, get out the fact that when you come up to traffic lights now, you turn the corner, there's another set of traffic lights totally unrelated to traffic, just to delay all the traffic as part of the Mayor's decongestion scheme for London. And it's really, really irritating everybody. That ends my report for the day.
Very quickly from Sean, the Chas and Dave correspondent. Chas and Dave will soon be playing one of the roughest areas in London. Head down to the Hackney Empire in London on the 2nd of February and get down in a postmodern, ironically knowing way. I tell you why that didn't work, because Dominique's music was rubbish. We'll go back to using the old music, which is now the new music. The new music, which is the old music. Oh, she was messing with my mind and she wasn't even here. Thank you to all the correspondents for your updates. Good work there. 08709090973 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call. Do you steal electricity? Sylvia in the Rickmansworth.
Hello, no, I don't steal electricity.
Well, good for you, madam.
No, I don't steal electricity, but what...
Good for you, madam.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What gets my goat is when patients come into hospital and charge their phones up.
Oh, I hate that when patients who are in hospital sick and they charge their phones up.
Yeah.
Flipping heck, man.
And there's signs everywhere saying, please turn off your mobile phones, do not use mobile phones.
Yeah, no, the thing is, now, it's funny you should say this, because I was actually in hospital the other night. I spent the night with someone in hospital. There were no signs saying that, and I was openly using my mobile phone in the hospital in front of doctors and nurses, and they didn't say anything. I saw in fact, you know the porters that come and take someone, they take them off to be x-rayed, they take them back? The porters were being paged, not on pagers, they were receiving texts on their mobile phones. So...
What hospital was that?
Wexham Park in Slough. I think that phones work on such a different frequency now, they pose no threat to the machines that they allegedly pose the threat to.
That's true, but if there's a sign saying please do not use mobile phones...
I don't think there are those signs anymore, Sylvia.
They are.
I don't think there are.
They are. If you go into Hillingdon Hospital...
I don't think there are.
They're there. I'm a midwife. I work in a hospital, so I see them.
Yeah, I don't think there are, though.
I think you're right when you say that the frequency is different.
So, but if there's a sign, if it doesn't matter, then surely it's all right to use mobile phones.
Well, I just think if there's a sign, but then okay, fine, maybe they can. It's all right for them to use mobile phones, but it's not right for them to charge their phones.
There we go. Now we're back on track. Now we're friends again.
We're back on track,
yes, because we're back on track and we're friends, and I like you again. Yes, they shouldn't be charging their phone, but if they're stuck in the hospital for I don't know, say 2 months. They should be allowed to charge... Huh?
They have visitors, and they've got phones by their bedside that people can ring them on. No, if you're going to hospital... You say you're in hospital the other day. Doesn't that person have that TV?
Did you just say that they don't need mobile phones because they've got visitors?
They've got visitors who can pass messages on. But they've also
if you're in hospital for 2 months, Sylvia, you want to send someone a text saying, I'm a little bit sad... I don't feel very well. I don't like this midwife.
That's what visiting time is for.
But then you get visiting time is 2 hours a day.
It's not 2 hours a day. They've got 2 hours in the afternoon and they've got another 3 hours in the evening.
All right, visiting hours is 5 hours a day.
That's more than enough.
It's not. Not if you're in hospital.
You're not well. You're not up to having visitors, are you?
Sylvia, please tell me you don't actually work in a hospital. Please tell me you don't and you're just lying when you said you're a midwife.
I do work in a hospital.
Oh dear God, no, I can't. That's terrifying, man. If you're in hospital for 2 months, you get... Oh no, that's broken... That's genuinely made me sad. Flippin' heck. Oh dear. Oh, what would cheer me up? Let's have a look if I got anything that would cheer me up. Oh, this might do it. G'day. Yeah, there we go. G'day. There we go. G'day. G'day. Woo-hoo. G'day. Woo-hoo.
It's 30.
Bob, give me number 94. I'm auditioning to play Clive Ball's part tonight, but they said no. And Angie Greaves is not doing it. It is the mighty Clive Ball archive, the best of Clive Ball. I was into it a bit last night. It was cracking stuff. Don't forget, after 6, we'll take your calls straight to air. We've also got an MP3 to play you. Iain, whilst I agree that Wimbledon Village is horrendously posh, I would have to say that the poshest place in London is Barnes. All of it is unbearably posh, and the people are either rich old people or posh rugby-playing kids. The place is a nightmare. Seven Sisters warrants a mention for the roughest area. Last time I was there, half the houses were boarded up. Iain, I was a cop in Hampstead for 6 years, and it's got some nice places. A lot of it is very rough, though. Always made me laugh when I wrote down people's address. They would say the street. I used to say out loud, that is East Kilburn. Always get back in a snobby voice. Oh, no, West Hampstead. Tony on the A23. Paul is in the Harlesden.
Hello.
Hello, Paul.
How you doing? I'm just ringing up, basically to disagree with Desiree in the fact that Wembley hasn't really got anything going for it.
Oh, this was the woman who was saying that Wembley... She thought Wembley had initiative, that was it, and it was going to get a cinema one day, and that she thought that Harlesden was a dive. I disagree with her.
Sure, yeah, I do too, as well. I mean, we used to have a Marks and Spencer's in Harlesden. That's how posh we once were. But not anymore. But I mean, in Wembley, all you've got in Wembley is that little bit of high road with a Dixon's and a McDonald's.
Yes.
I think that's about the size of Wembley, really.
It's quite a confusing road system in Wembley as well, I seem to. I haven't been there for ages. I do try and avoid it, because it's sort of on the edge of nothing, isn't it, Wembley?
Yeah, between nothing and Sudbury, I think.
Yes, but Harlesden's fine, isn't it? I genuinely don't get why Harlesden has such a bad rap.
Right. Well, I mean, I've lived here 30 years, and it used to be quite a rough area. But then again, you know, it's always in the news. Harlesden and Willesden, shootings here, there, and everywhere.
No, not in Willesden's not rough. Willesden's quite all right, isn't it?
Oh no, ask your man Mario.
Oh,
maybe he'll ring up if he hears this. He might agree with me. But
yes.
It is getting better. But I don't think it's one of the nicest areas. Definitely not. Okay. Because I mean, just a couple of months ago, there's 2 pubs right across the road from each other. They actually had 250 police pile into both of these pubs and shut them down.
That is a lot of police. 200? Hang on a minute, I should have questioned that further, because suddenly I don't believe that. So that's too many police, isn't it? What the hell? Who cares? Not me. David is in the Edgware.
Hello.
Hello, David.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I've been listening for a long time. First time I'm calling.
Hey, well, listen, thank you for calling.
Yes, all right.
What's made you get off your ass and give me a phone call?
Well, you're talking about the electricity supply and stealing it.
Are you an electricity thief?
No, not me personally,
Okay.
but I was staying in a town called Dili in East Timor, it's a very, very poor country.
Dili?
And
yes.
I was staying in a guest house there,
yes.
And they were stealing electricity from the grid.
They kind of hooked up some kind of system where they were going into the main wire and it was going into their house?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, it was a big house, about 3 or 4 dorms there, and so the whole place was being, sort of stolen electricity, powered on that.
Wow.
And a bit of karma happened, basically, and they kind of like got a wire around like a windowsill, and the whole thing caught fire.
What?
Loads of smoke coming out of the room, everything, everyone had to run out, like buckets of water everywhere.
Of course,
and,
as you would.
Yeah, just pretty insane.
So the message, this is an important, we're getting a moral at the end of this show. The message is, don't steal electricity in East Timor.
Yes.
Or could you apply it to here? Do you ever do that? Do you ever go around someone's house and say, can I just charge my phone up for a minute?
Would I do that?
Would you?
No. I've got about 4 or 5 plugs myself, so I don't really need to.
And you can take them with you wherever you go?
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent stuff.
Every time you get a new phone, you get a plug, so I've just got to keep it like that, really.
David, listen, thank you very much for that. 08709090973 if you want to take part in the last few minutes of the show, although I've got a stack load of emails to get through, of course, and a bit of a summary. Don't forget, at 6 o'clock, Oh, we're going to be taking your calls straight to air as we play Triple M. It's not necessarily Triple M. You can call in if you want to talk about... let me do this list in a minute, actually. I think we've got the definitive list of the roughest and poshest places. After 6, you can call in to talk about that. You can call in and talk about stealing electricity, and also what noises make you feel better, or you can mess around a little bit like a mental. If, hang on a minute, here's an email. Iain, were you ever in Hollyoaks? No. I'm not good. I'm not anywhere near attractive enough. They're all beautiful in Hollyoaks. Even the ugly characters are beautiful in the Hollyoaks. And after 6, of course, we've got an MP3 to play, which I think is one of the best we've had. OK, so far, the roughest places in London are Silvertown, which I think we've decided is a bit of a dive. Hounslow, the Holloway Road, which is where this whole thing kicked off, where a man was stabbed because he gave a medium pizza instead of a large pizza. Peckham, New Orleans, Newham, Wembley and the Stonebridge. They are the roughest parts of London. The poshest parts of London are Hampstead, Wimbledon Village, St John's Wood, Blackheath, partly because Nick Ferris lives there, Harlesden, Notting Hill and Belgravia. Those are the roughest places. If you agree or disagree with any of those, 0870 90 90 973. Pasquale says, Iain, big up the Wembley. We've got £2 shops, and our McDonald's is still open, and we've got Burger King. Take that, Harlesden. Fighting talk, sir. Fighting talk, if ever there was any. These emails are a little bit long. Dear Iain, if you're looking for the roughest places in London, try looking at Deptford. It's as LBC-ing rough as you can get. A man getting stabbed for giving the wrong pizza is kid stuff. Wow. Sweet home Alabama. 0870 90 90 973. More of your calls and a show summary after this. London.
And don't pick up the dreaded fag.
Ain't that the truth? It's the last 23 minutes of the show. We're taking your calls straight to air. After the news at 15:15, we've got an excellent MP3 to play. 0870 90 90 973. You can call in and just mess around a bit, or you can talk about what noises make you feel better. If you want to confess to stealing electricity, or you want to argue with the roughest or the poshest places in London, you are more than welcome to. Pleased to meet you. Don't forget, there's a 7-second delay. So don't swear or anything like that, because we will dump you. It is as simple as that, and won't go on the radio. OK, let's start at the beginning, shall we? Line 1, you're live on the radio. Oh, this is good. Let this go. This is brilliant. And again. And again. Yeah! I genuinely could listen to that all evening, but I suspect that some of the listeners will not. But thank you very, very much for that. Let's go to line 5. Line 5, you're on the radio.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Hello?
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Hello?
Hello, you've been a naughty boy.
Who is this?
My name is Big Ron off of Carpenter's Park, and that is a rough place.
Big Ron from Carpenter's Park?
Yes. You've been dissing the elderly.
No.
You've been...
No.
Let me speak.
OK. Well, may I just say what we were saying was yesterday, if you're 47 and over, you're old, stay indoors, we're not interested.
Yeah.
Big Ron, how old are you?
80 years old.
Well, then I'm going to...
80 years of pure mush. I'll come down there and give you a 1-2 spank.
Well, this is the thing.
I'll give you a dry slap. You don't shut your mouth.
All the old people have phoned in and they've been really aggressive and violent. Us young people aren't.
You want to have a go. You want to have a go? Get me and John Jenkins, me and Jim Jameson come up.
Who's John Jenkins?
It's a friend of mine from my residence, and my wife, Mary, and she'll do a blooming big daddy splash on you. I'll blooming get you in half, Nelson.
Big Ron, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer me honestly.
Yes.
Are you Barry in the Watford?
No.
Are you sure?
Big Ron from Carpenter's Park, was it? Carpenter's Park, yeah.
Barry, what are you having for your tea tonight?
I don't know, no, Barry.
Okay.
Some of my friends told me you've been dissing the elderly.
We weren't
dissing. Told me you're a tall man, but you're out of shape.
We weren't dissing them. I was saying that the old people, 47 over, should just stay indoors, shut up. We were saying nice things. I was saying pay 20 quid a week extra on the pension.
Yeah. Get out of town. Get out of town.
No, Barry. Was it him? I don't know. He hung up. Mysterious. Big Ron. Sounded suspicious. No, I couldn't have been. Line 3, you're on the air.
Think of all the animals you ever heard about, like rhinoceroses and tigers, cats and minks. There are lots of funny animals in all this world.
But have you ever seen a panther that is pink? Think!
A panther?
Come on!
Simply think. Well, here he is, panther.
I love it. I love it.
Everybody loves the panther that thinks. He really is a groovy cat, and he...
Oh, no! We never know what he is! He really is a groovy cat. He's a... What is it? Line 7, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian. I'd like a word with you.
Yeah, I'm afraid you can't because you're banned, Ben. I love that pathetic... No, mate! He's banned. I recognise the voice straight away. He sounds like a young woman. That's how we know it's Ben. Line 9, you're on the air. Hello? Is it the snowman? I hate the snowman more than... I hate it. It's so miserable. Line 2, you're on the radio. Oh, let me press this button. Hello, line 2, you're on the air. Oh, I'd missed a bit at the end, but whatever it was, I'm sure it was brilliant. This is going well, isn't it? 0870 9090 973. Line 6, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi, it's Barry the Watford.
No, it's not. Let us go to line 5. Line 5, you're now on the radio.
Oh, Ian Lee, would you spank me, you dirty beast?
No, thank you. I don't want to get my hands dirty. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Taking your calls straight to air. Don't forget there's a 7-second delay, so don't do anything too naughty. Line 3, you're on the radio.
Good morning. One of your callers earlier was referring to whales singing in the ocean.
Yes.
So I'd like to perform a whales song for you.
Thank you.
My heen lad vesnadaien an willy me glad bair da chantorion en wogion ovri ai gurol revelwir glad garwir tamad dros revid koshlasand I gwaed glad, glad, plaid your luivim glad, tramoren vir, bir hofbai, o beved henjaith, bar hai.
Oh, well, thank you for that. I know that Chris isn't listening to this station in his car on the way home. He listens to BBC London. Fair play, fair play. He works here all day. He doesn't want to listen to this nonsense. But if he were here, he would be crying like the big baby the Welsh people are. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. We'll take more of your calls straight to air. Plus, we've got an MP3, a little thing that Chris in the Hemel has made. We'll do all of that after a little bit of this. Of those things, so we're going to be playing those throughout the next couple of weeks. Genius, borderline genius, that's what we want. Quality, highly produced stuff like that, that we can put out on the radio. You can email those in iain@lbc.co.uk. Go to the website to find out more details of how to do that. But now we're taking a call straight to air. 0870 9090 973. Line 1, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Is that Ian Lee?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
I was talking, a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
singing Kadang Dang.
Oh!
Hello?
Hello, I'm listening. Go, so what do you want to... I remember you doing that. What do you want to do now?
Yeah.
Did you do this? Is this you? Listen to this.
Children
Was that you?
Yeah.
This is you?
Woodwall.
Was that you?
That's me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Anything you
I
want
heard your granddad is Christopher Lee.
Do you know who Christopher Lee is?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Count Dooku in Star Wars and Dracula.
Yeah. Wait, is that strange? Yes, it is. Bless you for that. 08709 90973 is the telephone number. You want to give us a call? Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello?
Ian?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Ian. I was just listening to you talking to a little girl.
I know, and now you're on the air. So, mate, there's a 7-second delay. That's why it's confusing.
Ian, I want to ask you a question.
Go on.
When's your birthday?
June the 9th.
I'm older than you.
How old are you then?
I'm 33 in February.
Oh, man. This is the year we turn 33. How can 2000...
We're in our prime.
No, mate. We're past our prime. Our prime is long since gone.
You might be.
Are you on a train?
I'm in my car, mate.
Oh, it sounds very much like a train. 08709090973 is the telephone number. We've got someone listening in Israel. That's good, isn't it? That's cool. People all over the world. Line 9, you're on the radio. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, but what does it take? Come on! This is what radio should be. Weird people phoning up playing theme tunes from the 80s. Nick Ferris wouldn't do it. There we go. Thank you for that. Line 4. It's so lazy, I love it. Line 4, you're on the radio.
Hi, Ian, it's Nelson in the Norfolk.
Hey, Nelson in the Norfolk, how's it going, man? Oh, every time! Every time I get suckered in with that. Oh, dear, line 5... line 5's disappeared. Line 5 has bottled it. It's a shame. Line 6, you're on the radio. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks for asking. 0870 9090 973, taking your call straight to air. Line 5, you're on the radio. It's the Beatles in German! Oh.
Yeah.
Oh! What a weird thing. It was the Beatles singing "Sie liebt dich," which is "She loves you" in German, a brilliant recording, and then a boy saying "yeah" at the end of it. Line 9, you're on the air.
Hi Ian, it's Tom.
Hey Tom, how's it going, man?
I'm good, thanks. And you know the man that rang up and said "Real Life, Real London" over and over again?
Yeah? Yeah, I remember that. It was good.
Yeah, that was my dad.
No, it wasn't your dad.
Yep.
Why did your dad do it?
He just thought it would be quite funny.
Matt, I've got to say, it was the funniest thing I've heard in a long, long time. And he went on for about 3 or 4 minutes.
He was going to say, like, there's lots of clubs, it's proper busy, that one, but...
Yeah.
He suckered up.
Hey, listen, he said suckered, that's fine. Listen, whenever he wants to call in again and do that, we'll have some of that. It was very funny. Just saying "Real Life, Real London" over and over again for about 4 minutes. It was the weirdest thing. Line 12, you're on the radio.
Baby Ian?
Hello.
Hello, it's Val.
Hello, Val.
Hello, sweetheart. I tried to phone...
I thought you would dump it. Where did that come from so late in the day? Even with the E on the end, it's still not an acceptable word on the radio. It's very, very naughty indeed. Oh, that's a shame. Line 6. We can do line 6. Trust me. Yeah. Line 6, you're on the radio.
Song. Life's gonna suck when you grow up, when you grow up, when you grow up. Life's gonna suck when you grow up. It sucks pretty bad right now. Hey, if you know the words, sing along. You're gonna have to mow the lawn, do the dishes, make your bed. You're gonna have to go to school until you're 17. It's gonna seem about 3 times as long as that. You might have to go to war, shoot a gun, kill a nun. You might have to go to war when you get out of school. Hey, cheer up, kids, it gets a lot worse. You're gonna have to deal with stress, deal with stress, deal with stress. You're gonna be a giant mess when you get back from the war.
Santa Claus does not exist and there's no Easter Bunny. You'll find out when you grow up that trick herd isn't funny. Suck when you grow up, when you grow up, when you grow up. Life's gonna suck when you grow up. It sucks pretty bad right now. You're gonna end up smoking.
Oh, let's have a bit more of this.
On your back, face the fact. You're gonna end up hooked on smack and then you're gonna die. And then you're gonna die.
Thank you very much, sir. Let's go to line 8. Line 8, you're on the radio.
Ding, 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 ding.
Also, I'd like to say that FIFA 06 and Xbox 360 is absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
How are we doing? Shall I do some emails? Okie dokie. Dear. This is fun, isn't it? It's just messing around. Oh, I've only got a minute left. Ian, someone just saying that Silvertown is absolutely rubbish. Let's quickly go through the list, actually, of the roughest and the poshest places in London. These are to be avoided at all costs. Silvertown, these are the roughest, by the way. Silvertown, Hounslow, the Holloway Road, Peckham, New Orleans, yeah, okay, Newham, Wembley, and Stonebridge. And the poshest places in London are, and these are to be avoided, they're equally as bad as the roughest places. Hampstead, Wimbledon Village, St John's Wood, Blackheath, Harlesden, Notting Hill and Belgravia. Line 9, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Yo, it's Jules from Wolford.
Oh, what are you talking about, bruv? I love her, bruv.
No, I just want to nominate Wolford worst part, man.
Oh, man, Wolford's good, man. I love her, bruv.
Nah, man. You know, this geezer called Dennis got killed the other day. I want to move to Weatherfield. I heard there's some well-fit birds, man.
Snida! Hey, that's the end. Best of Clive Ball coming up, and the big quiz with Gary King after the Nightly News.
This show is completely transparent. If Iain Lee offers you any advice, don't take